Okay, wait. I think this is right. I think we're good. Hello? Oh god. Um okay. Okay, let's pin the taskbar. Go here. Hello. Oh, did y'all see me like randomly typing in chat earlier? If anyone was in chat like 20 minutes ago, because I was setting up everything. Ah! Okay, that's fine. That's working. Nope, my camera's flipped. Why can't I hear myself? Hello?
Hello?
Why can't I hear myself in in the Clocktower app? What is this? How do I stop this? Hi everyone. We are on the new PC. And when I tell you everything is reset, everything went to shit. Oh god. Oh guys, it's a mess today. Building process was fine. Now the issue is, as you can see, I hear myself as an echo when I talk in the Clocktower app and I'm unmuted, and I don't know how to fix that right now, and I only have a minute, so haha. Um, um, and I'm not sure how many people I have. I think I have like a lot. Um, okay, I'm 1 second. Okay, that seems right. Um, okay, that is the right link, right? Copy. Okay, you 2, 3, 4. Okay, those are y'all. Hello, y'all. Oh my god. So, for the first time in like forever, sometimes I have people that say they might be in. Every single person who said they might be in is in. So I think we're up to like 15, which is hilarious. And I love this so much. Hold on, guys. Oh lord, I might have a ghost story. This. Sam Phelan, if you don't calm your ass down, okay. Why is Sam texting me at 2 p.m. like, where's the link? Brother, wait. I will say, I think Sam has become the most addicted of anyone who enters the game since Christian. Like, it's like, when I introduced to Owen, he got addicted instantly. Christian got that level. I think Sam's hit that level too. It's crazy. Standing by, guys. I get it. Everyone's texting me that they're standing by. Please wait a second. Okay, hold on. Everyone is a mess right now. Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting people. You guys, I might have over invited people. Oh no! I'm about to pull up someone as a storyteller at this point. Like Owen's getting promoted storyteller with me. We'll see in a second. Um, I need to. I haven't counted yet. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I need to go to my text messages. You said no. You said no. You said no. Andrew, thanks for the gift stuff to forgotten players. Okay, you said you're not free. Marianne was a maybe. Oh, she's sick. Possibly. Okay. You're not free. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Um, I'm at 15 exactly. We did it. Now I need to get everyone's setup working. And also I echo. And does anyone know how to fix the echo in the Clocktower app? This is new to me. I don't know what's going on. Like what's happening? Have no idea. Great. No, this is just regular TV. You have to run setup again? Okay. Okay. Hold on. Testing. Nope. You're here. Okay. No. Echo cancellation? Oh. Why is that? Why is echo? Why is that not the default? Huh? Okay. Anyways. Jack Atkins from The Circle and does a lot of stuff with Bryson Wen, Pearl Pants Podcast. He's very active in the community. So let's see here. We have people missing, and I love how Jack asked me how many people are playing. I said, 10 or 11. Whoops. Anyways, Andy, okay, perfect. Like I said, I told you guys, we are in the post Christian and Emily departing us for Survivor 50, so I'm reminding them that they are replaceable. How dare they play Survivor again? So I'm replacing them. But no. Circle. It's a it's a show on Netflix. It's really good. All right. I also now I can't see. How do I add? Deprecated. Okay. I used to be able to see like the stream stats as streams going on. I can't see that now. That's great. Okay. Also, sometimes real. Yeah, today should be fun. Now we do have a lot of people, and hopefully it's not overwhelming to the new players, so it's fine. Okay, we are at 11. We're missing. Okay, there's Quinn. Like I said, guys, we're getting a bunch of new folks in, and this is great. This is great. Okay. Text color to white. Oh my god. I just saw this. Okay. Why? Why is that? Okay, hold on. Hold on, everybody. We are updating the OBS in real time here. Ken from Genius. Well, yeah, I've been messaging him about like the Genius because like I've been a fan of his for a while. He's so nice. I definitely want to get him into a stream if he ever can do it. Because I'm not sure how busy he is with No World's Bard stuff, and also his career. But definitely would want to get him in. Where do I? Hold on, everybody. Hold. Wait. Your streams chat settings, text settings, color. Yep, there we go.
Dwight, why are you in here?
Why?
I can't see you, by the way.
I know. I wasn't tabbed in, and you just gave me a heart. I'm changing settings on my stream, and you just gave me a.
The lobby is asking you to name a woman, Dwight, based on the lineup today.
Asia, sure. Get out. What do you mean I invited all men? And like 2 women. To be fair, I did it. Like 5 of them said no, so it's whatever. It's not on me. Okay, do you want me to pull up the list of people that I invited and they all said no? Okay, this is not on me. This is not my fault. This is not my fault. This is not my fault. Oh, and Sammy. Okay, great. Yeah, we have 3. Great. Yes, please? Okay, hold on. No, because I'm spoiling people I want to invite in the future. Absolutely not. But there's like... This is a serious note. 3 of the people that I invited that are newer to stream, that haven't played yet, all women. And all of them said no. that this week, but they're all busy. So in the next couple weeks, you'll see. Anyways, y'all are distracting me. I need to set up my fucking OBS, and y'all are just a bunch of lunatics. Can y'all keep chatting or something in here? Wait. How do I? Okay, no. Guys, the font's not updating. I think I don't know why this is happening. Why can't I update the color of chat? This is guys. I hate everything right now. This is so not fun. Oh yeah, it's also raining. Yeah, y'all can hear that. That's great. Oh, that's so fun. All right. What's he saying? You know, chat, you're gone today. You're off screen. I can't set you to be correct. I'm so sorry. Chat's off screen today. You'll be missed. Jen, thank you for the 15 months, Carter Dortz. Thank you so much. Yeah, chat, you've been killed today. I'm sorry. You're off screen. It must be done. I can't even. Okay, so for some reason I'm not logged into the Twitch chat on my OBS, so I can't even use my own emotes in the chat that I have overlay built into OBS. This is fun. This is fun. Okay, can y'all hear me? Fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. I'm sorry. It's new PC and every setting known to man on my I have to set everything again, and it's just a mess. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Gabe's laptop died. Hold on. Okay, he'll be back.
It sounds like the person who built your PC sucks.
Yeah, absolute idiot. Okay, y'all.
Just so everyone knows, Taryn, when he's on 3.5, is lying because he's slow enough to like catch his thoughts. He's on 4 when he's telling the truth.
He's just making that up.
What speed are you on, Taryn?
I'm on
3.5.
3.5.
Oh.
He's making it up because I told him that's the speed I use, and so he's just claiming I never do 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
of course
you're
you
never
do.
telling the truth.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what he's trying to say.
You take notes, Taryn?
No.
That's fair.
Interesting.
Aaron is smart enough to keep it in his brain.
I will be
Homer's-
taking copious notes.
Homer's just upset because I told him he was my marionette when I was a good person.
Crazy.
And then I went to Emily, who was playing with us.
It's better than
quite,
when
quite proximity to her departure. And I told her that Omer told me he was my marionette. Or sorry, that I was his marionette.
And then
And
she
was
the other bad
actually
person.
the marionette from somebody else.
I was to say that was similar to when I was a good player and told Omer he was my marionette as a joke when Omer was the demon, and then told me I was his marionette, and I was not Omer's marionette, and then I just won the game for Omer. That was not my best game.
That's because I accidentally told you I was the demon.
Yeah. That was a minor slip up.
Minor, yeah.
I love that I told Dwight I wanted to join the Blood of the Clocktower G League, and he texts me and he's like, yeah, you know, we've got this is a nice casual lobby.
I said
I'm seeing nothing but demons.
A couple new players. What could you possibly?
No. He looked me in the eyes and he's like, look, everyone in this lobby sucks, and I don't respect them as athlete competitors. And so I'm like, okay,
verbatim.
I'm gonna be in there.
I pulled it up verbatim. You want to hop in this week? Some newer players, some experienced players. Not full G League. It's a work in progress. So
3
shut
women.
up.
Who's shocked? The guy that was good at Survivor is a good liar. Look at this.
What do you mean?
Crazy.
Anyways, 15 of you guys.
Losers.
The people that are new, y'all watch the video that I sent out to y'all for like the roles and everything and the rules.
Yes.
Cool, great. I'm just gonna set up it back. Y'all can the rest of y'all, I don't know, tell them how the game works or something beyond what the videos have. Cool.
I watch, but I watch Saturdays, but I don't. Doesn't mean I know everything. Just FYI.
How come there's no marionette here?
Because there's new. I'm not gonna
I feel
throw
like
in
it
marionette.
normally doesn't. I think Dwight usually adds a custom.
I'm not doing it this time though.
The way I don't know what a marionette is.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
don't
about
worry
it.
about
Don't
it.
need to. You're good.
See, they're just saying things. Okay. I should have added. Okay, I need to pull this down. Wait. How do I? Okay, guys, this is all a disaster currently. I can see chat. Yes, it's just not on stream because I could not figure out how to make y'all's text box, the text background visible. All right, so I should have put in a gardener because there's a couple new players, but it's fine. Poisoner, Scarlet Woman, Spy. Spy's overwhelming for new player. I'm gonna turn this off. Probably once again I don't have that readily available. I would need to download the image again because new PC, no spy, probably a good call. So all outsiders. Actually, yeah, I'll put Gardner token on just to see what they do with it. I'm gonna add just to scare them. Um 15 of y'all need to be able to threaten you guys.
Are you gonna do Zoom
garden?
Oh, and garden.
We'll see if I use it.
Are you choosing the imp?
No, I just put it on at suggestion in the chat.
No, it's a good idea. That way, yeah.
Imp is what it means.
Well, listen, the thing
Yeah, I
is,
think
if
that
like
actually might be
someone
what it
new
means.
gets the imp, I feel like that's kind of the rite of passage to make them have a hard first game. That's happened to a lot of us. So
You gotta
let
get
them-
thrown
let
into
them
the
cook.
fire.
Bro, Dwight made me
Yeah.
drunk my first game. It was
Jack,
cruel.
Jack Indy. Or
Yeah.
Indy football team. Who else?
Drunk empath Gabe on his first game.
Yeah, very first game. It fucking sucked, dude. I straight up not fun.
You got cooked on that one, Gabe.
Yeah,
Dude, that was so funny. I was not able to play, but I was like curious to see how you were doing, and I was just like, oh, let's pop on the stream. Popped on the stream, saw Steven was the imp. I'm like, okay, hell yeah. I like Gabe's the empath with a little drunk logo, and he's going hard after Caroline, and I'm just like, oh no.
After Caroline and Owen.
I know 100%
Yeah.
it's Caroline, and Terrence and Steven are just sitting there. I'm like, oh no, this poor guy.
Okay. I think this is honest to God. I know this is gardened and I could switch things. I think I'm gonna leave it.
So Dwight gets to pick who's who? That's
Right?
crazy.
One character.
I think they do it as like a safety.
Well, it
valve.
does say one or more, so theoretically.
He could do the whole thing.
Is it normally random?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must mean he's cooking up something hellish.
Yeah. He didn't invite this many people here to not fuck with us. Let's be honest.
Means Omer's gonna be the evil twin when it's.
I'm
not
gonna
in the
kill him.
script.
I'll actually kill him. Dwight, if you make me the evil twin, I'm quitting the stream.
I don't think we have him.
I'm just gonna
It's
be.
not in the script. Don't worry.
This is something y'all can go back
Oh,
and y'all can go back and watch this later on the VOD. Gardner was just on as a safety mechanism. I did not change a singular thing, to be very clear.
Okay.
Dwight trying to farm views from us.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm just telling you, I not to change a single thing. So here's your rules.
That's Gambit.
Oh, I want it to be evil.
Taryn's grinning. Bad sign.
Yeah, and he's sticking 3.5.
You want me to turn it up?
Oh.
Everyone sees their role, correct?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, good night, everybody.
Wait, no, I don't.
Oh, press T.
Press
Hit
T.
T. Hit T.
You got the rectangle up.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Hello. Oh God. Hello. You're muted.
Ugh, okay, I was just so excited about poisoning people.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna poison Omer.
Do you want to know like your team first? That's fine. I was wondering to make
Is
it.
Omer bad?
I just say no. So you want to poison them? I'm assuming no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll pull in the rest of your team now. Your minions.
Okay. Yay.
Oh God, I don't think he knows how to join chats.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, well this is fine. I'll get to him in a sec. I'll pull in the other one.
Oh. Yeah, there's 3 of us. That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna be running this game a little bit quicker because I didn't expect to be 15. What's up, Gabe?
Hello.
Hello, Gabe.
I'm trying to pull in your third minion here. They know how to accept chats.
Can Gabe and I talk about our roles?
No.
Also, our chat is extremely small. The boxes for is that okay?
What do you mean?
Like your guys' cameras for me are like super small. As is.
Click on it. Click on the boxes.
Ah.
There you go.
Big and small.
Liliana.
1 second. I'm gonna be right back.
He told me he bought her book, but not yours.
I think Scally's the demon.
What do you have to say for yourself, scallywag?
Wow, that's so inaccurate.
Just as a reminder, please pay attention to the left side of the screen. If I'm pinging you, I might be pulling you into the night chat.
Jack Atkins.
My bad. No, just kidding.
Did you bring our other minion?
I told people pay attention to the left side of your screen. There we go.
Oh,
Hey.
Andy.
Hello.
All right,
All right. So
who are we? What are we doing?
Y'all
What are we doing with?
Y'all's are the minions. Gabe and Andy, I'll pull you guys privately, tell you everything how your role works. Y'all's demon is Taryn.
Okay. Back-to-back evil games for Taryn.
All right. Then you all can leave.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Andy, you stay actually. You're next in that order.
Press
Backspace.
delete,
Backspace,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like 8 times. I'll never remember it.
Same with taking notes by clicking.
Okay. Hey.
Hi.
Okay. So yeah, this role is powerful. You get to see basically everything in the game. If you want to take notes on what people's roles are, screenshot it, do whatever you want.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna send. So you're gonna get this. Let me make sure everything is right first. No, I need to do one thing real fast, and then I can send this to you. Boom,
Exciting.
and boom.
So,
Oh.
can I fully just give Taryn my info? Like, I have no incentive against that.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
I need
sense.
to do this, and then I think
He can hard carry me through this game.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm making sure everything is set up. Sorry, just a lot of people. Not more than I expected. I'm trying to make sure everything is set up properly. Okay, we're all good. Chat, I don't understand anything, right? This is fine. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right. So here is the whole Grim. You'll see those bluffs as well that I'm giving the demon, so you can. So you'll know what 3 roles they're being told not to play. But there's 4 of you guys, so you could also look and see, oh, what is another role not in play? I can just take that for myself, theoretically. But here's everything. It does have names. We're starting at the top. So Quinn is the first at the very top. Quinn is the recluse going clockwise. And you'll see this reminder. If you have any questions about tokens, what they mean, feel free to ask me. But I recommend screenshotting this or writing it down some way and probably tell Taryn everything, including like who the drunk is, because the drunk is a little reminder token. So you'll be able to know who that is. And tell Taryn who that person is as well.
Sounds great. All right.
All right, good luck.
I have a screenshot. Thank you.
Backspace to leave the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, it was gonna be good. Hey,
Hey, what's up, man?
how you feeling? You know how your role works?
Yeah, so I'm the Scarlet Woman. If there are 5+ players still alive in the game and the demon dies, I take over the role as the demon. That's my only ability.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. What's up?
Hello.
Sorry for taking so long. You have a couple new recruits on your evil team.
Okay.
So first of all, your minions are Liana,
Okay.
Gabe,
Okay.
and Andy.
Okay.
Your bluffs are. Hold on. I already should. I can't. Yeah. Your bluffs are Soldier, Saint, and Washerwoman.
Soldier. Saint. And Washerwoman. Okay. Are there more people going after me?
What do you mean?
Do I have time after this?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay.
Right.
Is that it?
That's all. Yeah. Thanks.
All right.
Okay. So I can't really change anything because I did show Andy the Grim. I feel like I'm going to show Jofo and Sammy as the drunk, even though they're drunk elsewhere, because I can do that and it's funny. Also, like Omer's point, I'm gonna fuck with evil a bit, or fuck with the good team. So yeah. So they'll believe one of these two is drunk and trust this, and I'll be fine. Earbuds on PC. What did he say? Oh yeah. Earbuds. Yeah. Okay. Let me go here. Hello.
Hello.
I am here to tell you that either Sammy or Jofo is the drunk.
Ah, that's so you little twit. You're giving me the one that can't even be verified. Ugh, that's so you. You just put me in a microwave.
Anyways, Andy might be able to. Taryn might be able to realize if he runs it down to everything. If Andy gives Taryn the whole Grim, but we'll see. Okay. Should I give yeah, if Omer see Omer's poison, no drunk, then the two, like whoever takes Saint and Recluse looks good. As the two outsiders. So it's no I think we're fine no matter what. Should I give Asia a 1 or 0 because of the Recluse? Y'all's call. 1? Cool. Asia, please. Hello.
Hello.
Well, how you doing?
I'm doing great with my 2 other women that are playing.
Okay. First of all, I will send you the list of people I texted that said no, and you will know
Okay.
it should have been more even. Anyways, you learn a 1.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why is Asia jumping me now too? What the hell? I'm sick of y'all. Anyways, Owen gets a 1, absolutely. Hello.
Hello, Dwight.
How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
Hello,
good.
chat.
I almost asked you the Storyteller. I was like, wait, this is a 15-player game. Maybe I'll run this one.
Well, I texted you. I was like, yeah, depending on the timing. So maybe 3 hours from now when this game is over.
Yeah. Anyways, you learn a 1.
Got it.
Right,
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing quite good. Good to see you on stream again. Now,
Thanks for the invite. It's been like 2 months that you haven't even reached out.
You're just lying. You're blatantly lying. Anyway.
Well, I appreciate you welcoming me back for Pride Month, Dwight.
Yeah, that's actually I did invite you for months.
Decided it's time.
Yeah, I was waiting. Exactly. Yeah, this was all a marketing trick by me. Anyways, please choose 2 players.
Taryn and Fishback.
Taryn Fishback. You learn. Yes.
You made me the drunk fortune teller, huh? Okay. Goodbye.
Bye. Well, that's unfortunate for Taryn. All right, I think we
Just for fun.
How long is the cruise?
4 days.
Okay.
Are you all going to get either COVID or Norwalk virus? What are you all going to
Scurvy.
get?
hello everybody.
Thank you, Dwight. Thank you.
Guess what, everyone? Your storyteller, myself, has died. What a shame. Go find the demon who did this. You have 5 minutes for the first day. Go crazy.
Oh, are people like talking to each other? now?
Yeah. So if you could enter and then like the text bubble, you can invite someone to a one-on-one chat. I think that was yeah.
Oh, Puya won't go into any chat. That's what he does. Jack.
Okay, there we go.
And yeah. So
Cool.
yeah. But anyway, do you have anything interesting going on?
I'm not an outsider.
Okay.
If that's helpful.
I'm also not an outsider.
Cool. I can give you a 3. It's not going to be very helpful.
Okay, that's fine.
This is shaking out. I think so. If we have 3 minions, I feel like there's no. I mean, there is a way, but I feel like there's no way we don't have a Baron. Meaning we would have all 4 outsiders.
Good point. Good point.
So that's something I'm trying to keep track of right now. Is if anybody is claiming outsider at least.
True. I would assume that at least the butler and the recluse, I mean, unless it's a new player that has them, will be pretty
Yeah.
open with the fact that they are.
Yeah.
Now, obviously not to do, and then the saint hit or miss on if they want to be open.
That is
What's
good
up, Dwight?
to know. I will tell you, I'm either the empath or the fortune teller, and I was a little dubious, but the way you're reading and what you just told me, it makes sense as to why my role might.
Leave Saint for me, theoretically. You could also claim Saint if you want. I think Saint would be good for me to last a little while, but I think I might get Slayer shot eventually. Do you know, is there a Slayer?
Yeah. Yeah, Sam is the Slayer.
Okay. Who else? Any other roles I need to know?
I have Scally as the monk, Sam is the Slayer, Jack is the virgin, Jofo is the fortune teller. Sorry, this is fast.
Fortune teller.
Fishback is drunken Raven's keeper.
Oh, that's interesting.
Sammy is the undertaker. And Owen is the empath. And then there are a couple others, but
Y'all. And then figure that out.
That's fair. I think that I am. I don't get ongoing information.
Cool. Oh, did you get night 1 info?
I didn't say that.
Okay. So not ongoing info. Great. Maybe
Sammy,
one time, maybe first night.
Sammy, I'm new. I know people throw out like a 3. I'm happy to do that. If that's something you're on board with.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm either
tell you is like I have a power, but it's sort of a mid-game utility. But if you are the virgin, you should let's see if we can figure out. And if I hear of any night 1, I will egg somebody on to nominate you.
Okay. But if I'm
barking up a wrong tree, let me know as well.
Yeah, because I was gonna say if I'm the Slayer or the soldier, I'm safe at night. But if I get nominated and killed as the soldier, I'm not safe then, right?
Correct. Right. You will probably end up getting nominated and killed if you're the soldier, though, only because it's a convenient bluff, so it's a tough one to leave in the game.
Yeah. Okay. Understood. Thank you, brother. I'm gonna hunt around.
It's my fault for not correcting them at every turn when they say Raven's Keeper. No, it's emote engagement farming. The emote's there for a reason.
Cool. I have never played a game this big, so we'll see what happens.
I think you're evil.
I am absolutely not evil.
Great.
I had a sneaking suspicion that maybe the gardener situation was that Dwight guaranteed that I got a good token because he knows that this is like the torture that I get when I come on his stream, but
yeah,
probably not.
Wait, what are you then, Sammy? Because I know what Liana is, and I know what I am, and I think you're a baddie.
I'm not a baddie, I swear. I am not an outsider. I will say that.
Okay.
I can give you a 3 for 3. It is not going to be helpful because it's just not, but I can give you one.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Undertaker.
Yeah.
Raven Keeper.
Okay.
Mayor.
now is
so.
That
That's
sounds
the,
good. Do you want to like go? See, this is my first game. Do you want to like go to the end to do a mayor win? Is that what you're trying to do, or you're just gonna play the field?
I mean, listen, low key, I don't mind. I feel like me surviving to the end and then convincing people to like work with me while they all doubt me is going to give me stress and turn my beard gray. So I don't care about that really. Yeah, but you know, we'll cook. We'll see what we can do. We'll see how long we last.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah, it was like 20 seconds left. So I was like, no use in trying to start a conversation.
Oh, sorry, Sam.
Or to nominate you.
Yeah, if I was a virgin, yeah.
Hello.
Can we start with outsider claims, please?
Oh my god. Yes.
I just wanted a consult, okay? So I'm the Raven Keeper, right? And I was thinking, you know, normally you'd claim like I'm empath, fortune teller, or undertaker to try to bait a kill. But what if, Dwight? What if I say I'm Raven Keeper, soldier, mayor to try to reverse psychology? Is that going to work for me?
I mean, I've done it before and it's worked. So people just never believe my threes. So
Well, right. That's the thing. I'm playing with a lot of new players. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh no.
Hello, 15 alive. Feel free to discuss, nominate, do what you want.
Is there a spy? That would be really helpful to know. If you're the spy, could you tell us? Got new players. If you're the spy, you're meant to tell us.
Rule number 1 of espionage.
I do think outsider claims or night one info would be a good place to start here.
Okay, this is.
There's a 75% chance we have 4 outsiders.
Yep.
Okay, you know
Okay.
what?
Go ahead.
I am not going to reveal my night one information, but I will nominate Jack Atkins, and let's fuck around and find out.
Are you going
Wait,
to do
what?
this now?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Why?
Over.
Omer's the only person I actually told my role to. So
Omer nominates Jack. Omer is executed and dies. Good night.
Oh,
okay. Good job. Good
wow,
shit,
all
Omer.
right.
Okay,
good.
that's how it works.
Let's go, Omi.
Woo woo.
Okay.
Wait.
So-
What is this? What
So
does this mean?
Jack, your ability is the virgin, which means that if a townsfolk nominates you, they die automatically.
Yeah.
So essentially,
I
that
didn't
just
realize
Here's
confirms
both of you.
that confirmed your role and that Omer is a townsfolk.
Yeah.
Or he
so
could
this,
be
My gosh.
this means
Or the spy.
Jack is 100% the virgin. Omer's a townsfolk, or Omer could be the spy.
Yeah.
Just keeping that out there as a reminder.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I knew I was the virgin. I didn't realize that like it was like just saying nomination was enough to do it. So
That's why I told you, Jack, when you said that. I was like, that's perfect. We'll see what happens.
thanks for making.
Good poison, perhaps.
Yeah. Okay. I will poison Jofo next.
Jofo. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Jesus. Hello.
Hello.
You would like to protect somebody, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. I'll protect Asia for tonight.
Asia. All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Hello. All right, how you feeling after day one?
I'm doing okay. It's fun to have all the info, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna send you the whole grim again. Only a couple things, like basically some reminder tokens changed. You go before the demon kills, but so basically the only thing you need to know is Jofo is poisoned today, by Liana, and that Scally chose to save Asia with the monk ability.
Okay. Cool.
So that's all of that changed from. So if you want to inform your evil team of who's getting protected every night before it happens.
So wait, sorry, Dwight. Can I whisper at any time?
You can whisper.
I'm struggling with that.
Yeah. So you can whisper your neighbors. You just can't whisper while you're in a chat with me. When you're in a private chat, I don't think you can whisper. Someone else. I don't play on the app super often. Someone tell me if I'm wrong on that. But if you're in a chat, you can't whisper your neighbors. But once you're out in public, in a chat. But once you're both in the town square, you can whisper your neighbors. You can whisper Sam and Omer the entire game.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't even know that. All right, cool.
So just marinate Sam. Right.
Yeah, sure. I got that.
Right, thanks. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to murder?
I'd like to murder Sam.
Sam, alrighty. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good call. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna claim Saint, Slayer needs to go first. I love that. Or you could have poison locked Sam, but then you're letting them get good info. So it's a choice. I like that a lot. Right. Hello. Wait, what?
Oh no, is my mic
No,
not
it's good.
working?
It's good. It's good. You just were talking quietly at first. I had the same thing. I was like, oh god, oh no, oh no, oh no. But it's working.
Yeah.
It's working. We're good. We're so good. We're so good.
We're so back.
We're so bad. We were so back, and then you leave the chat.
And I think that everyone heard me say "so back," and then I went, "Oh." I haven't played in so many months. I'm so sorry. Okay, just can you tell me?
I adore you so much. You're amazing.
This is
You're the
great.
best.
Oh.
You learned that your dear friend Omer, he loved to read books as he was a librarian.
Oh, amazing. Okay, cool. Because he didn't tell me his role, so this will build some trust.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hello. Hello there.
Hello.
Would you pick 2 players for me?
Yeah, I'll do Terran and Omer.
Terran and Omer. You learn a no. All right. They're gonna think he's drunk, but yeah. I think they're gonna think he's a drunk, but it's fine. Even if they kill him, I'm gonna we'll figure that out. He doesn't trust me at all, but I think Terran can work with that. So all right, give us time for Butler bluff. Okay, so Sam dead. Yeah, we're good.
That episode to not be Thursday, like to be Wednesday.
Right, to be the let's repeat the veto instructions again. Like,
yeah.
Good morning, everybody. A shame that Sam has died tonight.
Sam.
Oh, damn. What do you know?
Oh no! Oh no!
Jeez.
Well, I hard claimed to one person. I only gave potential, so it's either a really lucky snipe or, I mean, not looking good for Steven.
Oh, wait, is Steven the person that you hard claim to?
I hard claimed, I was the Slayer, and I hard claimed to Steven right off the bat. And I was like, well, I mean, it would make no sense for him to kill me. It seems like a dumb kill, because I literally told him, well, if I die, not good for you, Steven. But I didn't give any information to anyone else. So it's either a very, very lucky, which is possible too.
Okay, so I think so one of the questions is whether or not there's a spy out there. Do you think that as the Slayer, a spy would want to come after you?
Possibly, but at this stage,
I feel like there'd be bigger targets.
Right, you're afraid of me hitting a 1 in 14 shot at the demon at this stage, and
do that. But listen, Owen, I was gonna just literally, I just told Dwight's chat this, so I'm embarrassed about repeating this. I'm only telling you this because I do feel bad about what happened last week. So if you're playing me this week,
no,
then it's fair. Then you still
How are you gonna chat by yourself? How'd you do this?
I don't know.
How did you manage?
Struggling with the interface.
Odd numbers. Yeah, just ping people to invite you to the chat. It's when it's odd number players, one person sometimes gets left out. Just ping people till someone adds you to their one-on-one chat, or wait for people to come back. It's odd number players is awkward. Haha, now you're alone.
That always happens.
Myself to Puya last round, just doing my neighbors.
I mean, we probably do have. So you did Jack last round, and this time you did Puya?
No, I did Puya. I did Puya last round, and then Quinn this round. I just picked my neighbors because
okay.
What else would be valuable?
Yeah, I mean, we probably do have a spy. So I don't know. I'm kind of frustrated. I'm dead and can't get any information, and basically every role on the board is in the game, so it's hard to narrow anything down. I
Okay,
mean,
but
I think
then-
outsiders would be helpful because if we could figure out if we don't have a bear.
Okay, so I agree with that. So that's why I was okay with coming out with that information right in the first round. If we can get other people to do that, that will also be valuable but the problem is that there's 3 freaking minions. But as long as if we can get the Baron, that would be helpful because then we can know whether or not there's a drunk in the game. Because if there's a Baron,
Well, I have to think somebody's drunk. Like I think somebody is going to be drunk in this. That's meta a little bit on Dwight.
Yeah.
So I feel like the question for me is like, do we have so if we have a drunk, right, it's either
me and
you
the drunk.
and a drunk and that's it, but we have 3 out of 4 minions. So if we have a Baron, then we
Yeah.
should have all 4.
Yeah. Okay, so the benefit that you have is because you're dead, people will trust you. So you can gather information from people.
Yeah.
That's why I'm giving you
it's
everything.
like-
And real quick before that, Omar could potentially be the spy, which is
Yes.
why he's not totally good, correct?
Right,
Unlike
yes.
Jack,
But
who
yes.
is clearly the virgin.
Yes, Jack has to be the virgin, so mechanically he is. There's no other way. For
Yeah,
Jack is
yeah.
100% good. Omer is 90% good, but there's no
Okay,
he could be the spy.
so I've hard claimed to Omer, and I'm now doing it to Jack as well. I'm the soldier.
Okay.
In my 3 for 3s, I did include that. Everybody thought I was the virgin in my 3 for 3s, and that rumor got dispelled on its own pretty quickly. So I am assuming I haven't been targeted at night.
Yeah.
But obviously I wouldn't have any way to
And that
confirm
just means
No, you weren't because you definitely were not targeted last night because someone died. So
okay.
there's no way.
So if it doesn't bounce to somebody.
I'll
then.
tell you, I'm the empath. I'm the so
Okay.
like I'm not spreading that widely, but
Yeah.
like Jack, it's cool if you know, and Gabe, like
Yeah.
I feel
Did
like
you have?
Yeah.
I knew I'm trying to help
That's
you.
a night 1
Yeah.
thing. Though. Do you have information from that?
I got a 0 my night 1,
Okay.
Okay.
And your next.
so that's Joe phone Owen, but I could be drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Or
All right.
poison, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's
There's a Baron, there's a likelihood there could not be a spy, and then maybe keeping
Mhm.
our roles close is safer. So yeah,
Yeah.
on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay, knock.
You're just talking. No respect.
Did you knock before you came in? Rude.
Fishback, explain yourself.
Well, okay. I was the only person who knew that, but I don't think I would be so
It's a
stupid
spy. Yeah.
as to
Yeah.
kill you as the only person who knew that. It would be
I do agree with that. No, and like there's a high likelihood we have a spy. But like to me, I'm also like, why kill a Slayer with 14 alive players in the game when
Yeah, it's not
there's
the
bigger
best.
fish to
Yeah,
fry
the
out
players
there?
at like a high.
Yeah, I
Could it
wouldn't.
be
it could just be coincidence though too. I mean, like you're a threatening player. Like it could be Andy, who has something angry at you.
Yeah, who has
Could
scores
it be
to
a,
settle.
could it be a,
Am I
could it
angry?
be a mayor
Be
bounce?
part of an operation of some sort, maybe named after a country.
Could it be a mayor bounce? Like, would that make sense for Dwight to do?
Seems aggressive.
Yeah,
Maybe.
because okay. I don't know, just an odd kill, I feel like, but
Can we revisit the outsider discussion?
Yes, can we
Yes.
please?
Please.
I think I've heard of 2 now, possibly.
I've heard of
You've heard of how many, Sam?
1 outsider.
1. Okay.
Can we say what those
Are there
are
any-
in any way? Because I think it's helpful for everybody to know and not helpful for us to not know.
Yeah.
Especially there are 2 that are not that impactful if you just tell us.
I've heard of a
Okay.
I've heard of a butler.
People have
I've
heard of a butler.
Butler and
Yeah.
Saint are what I've heard.
You heard Butler and Saint. I heard a recluse. So that's
I've-
3.
Okay.
I've heard that there might be a
Potentially.
drunk king also.
Is there a librarian with a drum king that would really help?
Yes.
Is that you, Omer?
Yes.
Well, since do you want to share it?
Nope. Because then it could give the evil team a chance to
Okay,
cover
so let's-
their bad info.
Yeah, so let's assume we have a Baron then, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
so we have 4 outs. We have all 4 outsiders.
Yeah.
Noms are open, by the way.
Okay. Any other information? Night 1.
Night one info would.
You could really help
good at
with
this
a
point.
game this big. Is there a reason
Okay,
not
night-
to? I guess if there's an Undertaker, there's a reason not to. But that's the only reason not to, right?
So
It-
I mean, I'll tread carefully not to be too crazy, but yeah. So I have night 1 info. I sort of double checked, and I feel like I have on good authority. I know who it is.
Don't. I wouldn't share it, Andy.
Okay.
If it's what you were telling me, I think that should not be public because that's a bad thing to have
Okay.
public.
I've
Okay,
heard of night
everyone's
1
gonna wanna
info
go talk
against
to Andy.
Fishback.
Ooh.
Against me? What is that, a fortune? I mean, there's like no against. There's no single thing that would target a single person.
I've heard of Night One info that says Stephen Fishback could be bad.
So that, but then that would also implicate somebody else, right? There's literally no role that would like uniformly implicate one person.
Okay.
Is it? It sounds like an investigator ping, which would have two people in it if it's Night One info.
Is there a reason to not shoot you, Fishback, if there's information against me?
I don't mind. You know, I think at this point, if it's you know, I don't think my role is going to come into play if you know, there's already stuff.
And for those of us at home, what is your role again?
Well, I haven't really shared that publicly.
second call for nomination.
I don't think this is not a good kill. I'll tell you that. This is not a good kill.
I think that the fact
We
that
have a better
Steven
kill.
doesn't want to die is fine to kill, but also I
Ooh.
think we should kill the recluse as well.
Aaron, who you want to kill?
Do we have any
would love to
indication of
kill-
who that might be?
I would love to kill the recluse.
Let's kill the recluse. You can save me for later.
Does anyone want
who's
to come
claiming
forward?
recluse?
I think it's weird
Well,
that the recluse
under those
is not coming
circumstances.
forward.
I think in a game this size, the recluse could come forward. I think it might be beneficial for.
I think it's very suspicious that the recluse does not come forward.
Okay,
because-
it's time.
I think it's time.
Ladies, gentlemen, NBs alike. My name is Quinn, and I would like to formally come forward as the recluse.
I nominate Quinn.
Tell us why,
Okay, well-
Jofo.
Everyone
Quinn,
says
I
to
can
kill the
only vote
recluse.
for you if you vote for you. So that would be helpful.
Quinn, your defense.
Don't kill me. I want to play. Come on.
Hey.
Death is not
Get juked out, Liana.
It takes 7 votes to put Quinn on the block. Running it.
This is so toxic. Look at what happens in this game. You tell the truth, and they send you to the Shadow Realm. Murder!
It's not so bad.
Murder!
Nine's enough. Quinn's on the block. Any other nominations for I end the day?
Seems unlikely to be beaten.
That does seem correct, but anything else? 5. With that, Quinn is executed and does die.
Bye, Quinn.
Okay, good night. Show recluse. I like that, Andrew. I'm going to do that. Oh, that's true.
So nobody's coming forward as Butler or Saint.
I think there was a.
I feel like very
Butler.
clear if you were paying attention, one of those roles was revealed.
Were they?
Owen
Yeah.
wasn't listening.
Yeah, no, that doesn't shock me.
Chase.
Scally, can you text me who it was?
Hello there.
Owen.
Thank you. Yeah, Spy is just so good. Neon Hero, thanks for the 7 months. I appreciate that. Yeah, we got a large group today. This is very fun. I love it.
Hello.
Hello. Who
I
would
will
like?
protect Sammy for the night.
Sammy. All right, sounds good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello.
Hi.
Same thing. I can send you everything. Night 3. How you feeling so far?
I'm doing good. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what to do next. Like, I have like my info up there.
You're claiming Washerwoman?
disinformation.
Washerwoman, if I
Yes.
understand correctly. Who are you saying? Like, what are you saying you learned?
That either Owen or Liana is the empath, and then I connected with Owen, and he like corroborated it.
Perfect. All right, I love it.
Any changes?
Owen is poisoned, and Scally protected Sammy.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Please murder.
I think I'm gonna go Owen.
Owen. All right. Sounds good. Thank you. It's unfortunate. All right. All right. They just gotta communicate. I like to on both ends. That's the right play. They both made the right move independently, straight up. It's just they didn't realize the other was gonna do that, right? So that's no problem on either side. You can't know that unless you communicate. So all right, now we go to Sammy. Hello. You learn recluse.
Cool.
Thank you. I'm gonna do recluse. I'm gonna put fear that Sammy is the drunk. Because of the drunk ping. So because I don't think I have ever done that on stream where I show recluse. After like what, a year plus of this, I don't think I've ever done that. So let's see here. That's the fun thing as well. Wrong means like they were in the library ping, but they were shown as not the role. So I'm showing these two as the drunk. In this case, since Omer was poisoned, neither is the drunk. But usually I'll put like the outsider token on the correct person and wrong token on the wrong person to ping, but I'm saying their name. All right. Next is Jofo. I have to still truth this time. Hello.
Hello.
2 players. Pick them.
Let's do myself and Omer.
Yourself and Omer. No.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm on a red herring hunt. That's what that was. Anyway, bye.
So wait, he picked Fishback and Terran, got a yes. Then picked the Demon and Sam, the red herring, and got a no. Interesting. Red herring hunt, the first person died was red herring. I mean, I like it. I'm trying to make sure that he actually got a good yes over here. All right. But yeah, Jason was a gift sub to opposite day. Hold on, let me see if this works. You gifted a sub. Okay, so the overlay doesn't work for gifted subs. It works for people who subscribe. Okay, I need to figure that out. I add an overlay to this scene now so people can actually, it shows like subscribers on this scene because usually it doesn't. So I tried to fix that. No, not new overlays. Just I added one to the top of the screen. I'm not sure if it actually blocks anything, so I need to or put it somewhere. We'll work this out. It's a work in progress. Maybe this is a good call. I can just maybe I can put like who gifted the sub. Follow pop. Okay, cool. Well, okay, thank you. Well, I'll figure this out in the future. Good morning, everybody. Oh, and died tonight.
Shit.
I think this has to be a spy game.
He said it like Diana was your middle name, Owen.
Why do you say that as an education? Oh, okay, we'll go.
Okay.
I'm curious.
Let him in. Let him in. Okay.
Trying to let him in.
Okay.
He's not coming
Whatever.
in.
If he can come in, he can come in.
Um,
Gabe is bad. I'm almost positive Gabe is bad.
Why?
He's claiming soldier and
Yeah.
like was kind of like trying to act like he didn't like, I don't know. It was just kind of a social read, but then early on he gave me soldier slayer virgin, insinuated that he was the virgin, and then as soon as I like leaned into virgin, he sort of backed off onto soldier. I'm like obviously easiest evil bluff there is.
So wait, when
I'm
did
also,
he say that he was soldier? Was that round?
that was
one?
like that was early, yeah.
Okay,
But then
'cause he
so I
told me
was
he was
messaging Andy.
soldier.
I'm also sus on Taryn, Sammy, and Liana. I don't know anything about Puya.
Oh, okay. Gabe told me that he was soldier, but he told me he told nobody else, and I'm the only person that knew.
But like, I mean, to me, like he would have had time to get bluffs. I will say that. Like he would have had time to.
Yeah,
get
but I'm
bluffs
saying it's
before I
weird that
talked
he
to him on
told me
soldier.
that. It's weird that he told me that I was the only person that knew when he told you before. But my drunk pings are either Sammy or Jofo.
Well, Sammy as drunk or Jofo as drunk. I think we have a drunk in the game. Like
We
I do
definitely
believe we have a drunk in the game.
That's my.
So like right. So
Oh, yeah.
Omer, unless you're if you're the spy, right? But I think that's like of
That's all we've really talked. So I feel good about that. But beyond that, I don't have much. Now, here's the thing, Liana. You talked with Taryn in the beginning. How do you feel about him?
I mean, it was just brief. He didn't give me a ton of information. He said
Mhm.
Saint, Washerwoman, and Soldier were the 3 that he gave
He
me
claimed
Okay.
Saint
for
to
his
me.
3 for 3. He
Okay.
claims like hard claim Saint
Hard
to
claim
you?
Saint to me.
Okay.
Okay.
And he's
So,
been talking to Asia a lot.
so Asia and Andy have both claimed to me they got night 1 info, but they haven't like let it out yet. Obviously Andy was about to, and Sam had him hold on to it. So I don't know what that information is that Sam didn't want out just yet, but I trust Sam enough to like not question that. Asia,
How
I'm
do you guys feel about
unsure about.
Steven? How do you guys feel?
Okay. So, can you share anything about your drunk info? Was Owen one of the drunk pings?
No.
Okay. Should we let either Leanna or Sam in? Sam is safe, right?
Yeah, Sam is safe.
Oh, they're gone.
I am not going to reveal yet because I need to know who the 4th outsider claim is.
Well, there's only going to be 3 outsider claims.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I.
All
Yes.
over my eyes the other
I
night.
mean, that's a crazy. So I've heard you in a drunk ping.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, that would be really helpful to know.
You are
But
in
that
the
doesn't
drunk
make
ping.
sense. Okay, wait.
You are
but if
in the
I was
investigator. You are in the investigator drunk ping.
investigator or librarian drunk ping.
Sorry, librarian. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, I need to read the wiki and see if information has to. Dwight, can you clarify that for me, or do I need to look it up?
It's a choice. He can give you either. But what have you gotten? Can you help me with something? I'm just like I'm dealing as like a slayer.
Nothing that hasn't already been shared. Like everything that's been shared has been.
What are you, a fortune teller?
I need to know. My brain doesn't know who.
That's fair.
I've not played a game this big. This is too much.
That's what it would mean, yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Assuming
yeah.
Liana's, telling the truth, which she's here, so I'm going to say
Right.
she is.
Yes.
And Quinn.
I mean, I'm willing to die also.
It also means someone's
right.
drunk.
I also am at this point because I'll just tell y'all I'm the chef and I got a chef 1, but now I'm like that could be like we have a recluse, I have a possible spy.
Yeah, and the recluse doesn't seem to have played into it because I do trust Liana, and Owen died overnight.
And Owen died, yeah.
So.
Based on Owen's language, he was like, as soon as he died, he was like, "Oh, this must be a spy game," which to me indicates that he was a valuable role. So I'm thinking something that like continues
Fortune teller.
Together. Fortune teller is what I was thinking.
Okay, that's what that was one of
Okay.
his 3 for 3 he gave.
Chance you're not actually the Raven Keeper, but that's fine.
Okay.
Claiming?
I haven't heard anything from him, so I don't know. Don't punish us. Don't punish us.
11 alive.
I think it's finally time to reveal my information because I just got the info that I needed to confirm my information. So I was a librarian. I got a drunk ping on either Sammy or Jofo. Sammy just gave me information that now I think that it's Jofo that's drunk. And unless Sammy is the spy that knows everything, then Jofo's information, whatever you're gathering, probably not true.
To be fair, most of Sammy's information was public already at that point. So, but socially, I believe Sammy.
Okay, yeah. That would also potentially clear up a potential double claim.
Oh.
So that would help.
What's the double claim?
Yeah, what's the double
I have heard a potential double claim on what I believe Jofo thought he was.
Empath.
Well, he would actually.
That wouldn't clear that up because
that wouldn't clear that up
because of what my token says.
Oh,
yeah, you still have the role. You're just drunk.
Your token says empath.
I never said that.
Yeah, he never said that.
Who thinks they're empath?
Hasn't been publicized.
Yeah, hasn't been.
I've heard a few different.
I've heard 2
empath
different
claims,
names
so
thrown out for empath as well.
Indicate someone's drunk or
Okay,
lying
so
or poison, right?
all right, so I was the washerwoman, and I pinged that either Owen or Liana was the empath. So I was a little bit concerned that Owen died the next night because I told a few people. I don't remember who I told all the information. I don't know. I was trying to keep it a little bit subtle, but I could have told an evil person, maybe.
That does sort of work against my spy game theory. If in fact it's just people telling people who the empath is.
And if you're the empath, did you get?
Did you get anything?
Any info?
Nothing useful.
Okay.
It was consistent with the other claims I've gotten from this part of the board.
Like you got a 1 on Quinn as the
I did get a 1 on Quinn. Yeah.
Taryn, are you claiming Saint?
Yes.
I think we should nominate one of Taryn or Liana.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, not the one claiming Saint.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, so
Butler is
Liana.
probably the better one
Yeah,
there.
and me. I'm fine with that.
Wait, but if why is that, Sam?
Well, I think we have 2 outsiders are confirmed with Quinn and a drunk that exists because of a librarian ping. So I think these additional 2 outsiders could very well exist, or very well could be bluffs that the evil team is making. So if we have a role like an Undertaker or something and Liana was killed, we can potentially figure out if Liana's telling the truth or not, which would tell us a lot about whether or not there's a Baron and therefore implicate Taryn.
Noms are open.
Have we heard?
Could the drunk ping have been poison?
We have not heard an rumblings
could
of
have
an
been, yeah.
Undertaker, but I still think it makes sense to kill Liana.
Could the
I mean,
drunk
Butler-
thing be drunk?
Steven?
I think that at this point it seems likely that we do have the 3 outsiders because, you know, I spoke to Liana very early. They would have to somewhat coordinate a little bit to get it sounds like Quinn came out pretty fast as Recluse, Liana came out really fast as Butler, and it sounds like Taryn came out decently fast as Saint. And so without any kind of coordination with 2 outsider claims, it seems, I don't know, to me
Do
that
we
does
have
not
a better kill though? I don't.
But how do we
Well,
know
here,
that there wasn't
I think there might be.
Let's not kill
Can
him.
I make a nomination?
Asia was trying
Yeah,
to
I think, okay, so I am the chef. And based on the information that we have gotten so far, if Jofo is drunk, and we've discussed, most likely wouldn't be drunk as the chef. And we know where the recluse is. And I trust Owen and Liana. I feel like the one could be Sammy and Sally.
So you got a chef 1?
I think based
Why
on
can
how
that
I
not
have
be Quinn Liana?
Hold on.
based on how I have my board filled out right now, if the chef 1 is accurate, Sammy's the only person who's in the middle who's not next to a blue.
If we have a recluse, so Liana would ping with Quinn as a 1.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
Jofo's information says Sammy, but if he's drunk, it could be.
That's not my
Sana.
information.
But not if I'm
not from
saying
what I.
Second
not
call
from
for
what-
I'm operating in
nominations.
the world that I trust that Liana is the butler.
Second call for nominations.
I'll nominate Sammy.
Tell us why.
Just what from Asia's information and plus how I have my grim filled out. Sammy's in the middle of 2 people who I don't have any solid information from, and so I think that that's a good reason to kill her.
Sammy, your defense.
It's not me. That's the best I can say. The people I've talked to, I have a group of people who I think trust me. I think enough people know how I play if I'm evil, and this is not it. So it's not me.
All right, anything else?
God, I hate that voting block over there.
Why? This is a good voting block.
I went after Fishman last round. This is certainly not a
Anything
voting
else
block.
before I run this vote?
This is Jack, please.
Jack, don't vote.
Jack, don't do that.
Don't do this.
Well, you might as well get
Do
the
it.
Panic happening.
Jack, we don't need
Oh
your
my
dead vote
God,
anyway.
that's
I
so
don't think-
it's bad.
especially we
It's
don't need this
bad.
many votes.
Oh no.
I don't like
Oh,
this.
Dumb
Why
as
are you
hell.
saying it's bad?
Oh wait, no, Jack's not dead. Never mind.
Oh, that's really bad.
Why?
Why?
Enough, Sammy.
Yeah,
Don't
why
get
is it
Because-
so bad?
Okay.
I think that's first of all, it's Sammy. She's always bad.
I would like to nominate Jofo.
Tell us why.
In the off chance one of us is drunk. Jofo, I don't know what your information is that is potentially ongoing, but I have a reason to think that I'm not drunk. So if you are, might as well just get you off the board. And we don't know anything about Fishback's role, and Saint is a really great bluff for someone who's evil to not die. So
Jofo, your defense.
I'm not bad.
Right, anything else pertinent before I run
Solid.
this? Anything else before I run this vote for
I mean,
Jofo?
there's information saying I'm the drunk. I'm not bad.
You just nominated Sammy, who also has information saying she's the drunk, maybe.
No, but Omer is saying that I actually am the drunk.
Although the reason that
Possibly.
was because Sammy,
I would have.
really reliable.
I would have loved to find that out by leaving Sammy alive for another night, but we decided to put 8 votes.
I'm gonna run this vote. It takes 8 to tie, 9 next to you.
Omer, you said that you had info that cleared Sammy, or you thought made Sammy seem good, like reliably good.
Unless she's yes, I think that there's enough information on Sammy that I think we should kill somebody else and save her for later.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't think. And if people really need us to reveal why, I think we should. But then it
Any-
loses power if we do.
I'll nominate Liana.
Why?
Because based on what I know about Sammy, I think that Liana is a better kill here, and that maybe we could reevaluate Sammy after.
Liana defense.
I would even put a dead vote on it if it came down to it. That's how
Oh,
strong
boy.
I feel.
Liana
Oh my
defense.
god! Well, now I was like, I'm fine to die. Now I feel personally attacked by
Wow,
Albert.
yeah.
No, I mean, yeah. Look, I get the logic behind it. I'm fine with that. If you want.
Can we just say what the Sammy information is? Like,
No,
Anything
Has to
else?
be ongoing info.
It's
Well,
just
it's
skills
the
of
chef
minion
ping, isn't
panic,
it?
man.
Is there something
No.
beyond the
I
chef
think
ping?
it would be fine to say, but that's up to Sammy.
Okay. Anything else pertinent before I run this vote for Liana?
I
Running.
don't understand. Can I ask one? Okay, no.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Sam's
Well,
entering the
it-
nihilism part of the game.
No, it's. I think we've lost
No,
too
no.
many good folks to the dark side here. I think.
Can I ask a clarifying question to town? Are we saying that we think Puya or Scally are bad? Is that where this chef, like, you're so certain that I
Yeah.
am evil,
Mhm.
is
That's the
coming from?
implication, is that you are paired up with either me and you, or you and Scally, which is why you're like the middle pick.
But why? Okay, but I'm so confused.
Well, if it's a chef one,
Why are we
It's a
trusting
chef
that?
one. It's a chef one info that's been put out there.
No,
so.
I get that.
But
like,
okay, but it's a
Because
chef
everyone
one.
else is
Why
accounting
is
for
it
each other.
working?
Like
By
everyone else
process
feels
of
confident with
elimination.
yeah.
But
They feel
So
confident
but
with
it's
their
a
surroundings.
I mean, the
It's also
chef
looking at his
two
been
also. The chef two
it's
could
a
in
chef
theory
one when
be.
we very well could have
Sammy
a
from the
poisoner
defense?
too.
I was going to say the chef one could also be like Quinn and Liana if Liana's actually.
What are
bad.
what are
And-
the odds they do the poisoner hits correctly night
If we
one?
it's
They have to hit
very
correctly.
likely.
Well,
You're hitting
Richard,
somebody
you
though,
could
right?
Be lying, and why are you keeping a night one info person in the game?
Anything else before I end the day?
I mean, there's no point in
I don't
not
like
saying
this.
it anymore. The
Fine.
Sammy is allegedly the Undertaker, so
So someone
if
should
she's
nominate
gonna
someone,
die,
then.
like
Two.
it's actually
tried.
stupid to vote her out
One.
right now.
With that, Sammy has been executed and does die. Good night.
Oh my god.
But there's obviously going to be a Scarlet Woman in a 15-person game anyway. Even if
You seem like you have strong opinions. I want to hear your current theory.
I think we just killed off the only person that had the actual ability to invalidate the outsider claims of Liana and Taryn, which I'm incredibly skeptical of because I think I think outsiders are a very convenient evil bluff right now. I'm inclined to believe Omer because he was willing to die, which lets me know that we do actually have. And like the fact that there's a 75% chance we have 4 outsiders allows evil players to bank on. So I think it's either right now I'm either Taryn, Asia, Liana. Asia made up a chef 1 to get the heat off of her and Taryn because it would be a chef 2 in that world, or Taryn, Gabe, Liana only because Gabe reads socially evil to me. But I don't know what like Jofo and Fishback are doing. I think that was crazy to just like not want to clear up the outsider situation.
Okay.
That's why I'm frustrated because I feel like we have like very few. All the people that are dying are people that are like, I don't have any information. And then Evil's killing people like Owen, who's the empath, and he's getting good information. And then the one person that's actually able to disprove this world is now getting executed by town, and everybody's gang voting on it. I don't understand that. So I don't know.
Thank you.
That's my frustration.
We love confessionals. They're great. Great TV.
So, yeah. Maybe I'm. This is probably one of those confessionals where I'm like ranting about something where I'm just like completely snowed, but I'm frustrated at the moment, and I'm trying to, because I don't know where to go now. Like I don't know. Everybody that I had talked to was like, I'm useless, and then Sammy was the one person who was actually giving me information as like an alive player that I thought I could build a world off of, and now she's dead, and everybody else seems to be hook, line, and sinker on this outsider world, which could be reality, but if it is that, I don't know who's bad. So
got it. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Every word of what he just said was correct. Like holy shit. Sam's for season 47. Well, see, Sam one more. I can't say more, but there's a really like I played a game with Sam. It'll eventually come out on the YouTube channel. I was really impressed. That's what I'll say. So that'll be down the line though, so you won't remember this hopefully in months. But he had a really good game in one of these. So hello.
Hello.
You need to do your job.
Yeah, I know. Okay. If they think Jofo is drunk, is it advantageous to poison him?
Repeat that.
If they think Jofo is drunk, is it advantageous to poison him? Because I think he's one of the information gathering roles, but I don't think he's empath. I think he must be fortune teller.
I mean, if
what would you do if he was drunk? What?
So I guess the debate is if everyone in the game believes that he is the drunk, then leaving him with good info doesn't matter because people will invalidate it anyways. But if you think there's some doubt that people think he's a drunk or not, and he could think he's actually sober, then you would want to make sure his info is wrong regardless. The problem as well is, like, let's say he does get poisoned info and I choose to make it poison and they just are like, oh, he's definitely the drunk. Then they could invert it and then get good info from the bad info that we was given. It's a balance, you know?
All right, I'll pick Scally.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, there's been some games recorded in advance for RHAP. It's just the editing time. But there are a couple games in the editing works. I think Steven has said before, so I'm not leaking anything. And if I am leaking, well, fuck. But anyways. Hello.
I actually get to pick someone tonight. Can I just let them all die? I don't care. There's no one useful left that I know of. I just have to, at this point, think about who is the most confirmed, and so maybe they'll kill them even though they're not useful. I'm shocked they're not killing me though, so that's why I'm like, ooh. I'll protect Jack. Sure.
Jack, all right, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Hello.
Hi.
Here's the gold Grim. I mean, still got all evil alive. Y'all are doing well.
So what should I be looking at right now? Besides, I mean, the roles aren't changing. So
yeah. So the small
Monk is still protecting, right?
Yeah. So the small tokens are like usually what changes between nights.
Yeah.
So.
Liana's still poisoning. And to be clear, I'm like the last person that you're talking to at night, so like no. I can't warn.
You go before the demon, but of course you're not next to them, so you can't exactly tell them. Unless they were playing if we were playing in person, like imagine it's an in-person game, everyone's eyes are closed, so you would open your eyes, see the Grim, I'd close your eyes, then I'd wake up the demon. So you couldn't communicate at all in person. In this game, if you happen to see a demon, you could whisper them quickly. But also a reminder, when you whisper, people see the envelope go between two players. Like if you look at the board right now, there's people whispering, you can see envelopes between them. So even if you did whisper at night, it could be a little sus if, every night you whisper someone and be like, odd, right. So.
Okay. I didn't know that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Monk right down. Oh, that's too much at once. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to murder?
I think it's going to be Jack.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you. Perfect. All right. They're never believing Scally. That's great. Hello.
I'm still here.
You are still here. You get to pick two players.
Scally and Asia.
Scally, Asia. No.
So let's think about this, huh? So you gave Andy a drunk ping on me and Sammy, who are supposedly the fortune teller and the undertaker, which are two pretty powerful roles. So it would make sense for Andy to actually be the drunk one. Anyway, bye.
It's Omer, not Andy. Silly. Taryn and Liana are playing very... Like, last night was a blunder, and this night was perfection. So, I mean, Jofo's kind of right. Like, he's not the drunk, but Yeah, I gave very weird pings because I left the drunk ping on the wrong player, which I can do. It's just unorthodox. He just looked at Scally and Asia. Right, that's enough. Good morning, everybody. Jack died in the night.
Jackie boy.
I was kind of wondering why that hadn't happened.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
does the Virgin only
Same.
go once?
Okay.
And he's
First
confirmed
time you're
good.
nominated.
So
Okay,
that's why.
gotcha. I see.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
people wants people with sus in the final 3.
Information. He's like, well, Steven was definitely the empath. I'm like, I don't think he was.
Oh,
Owen
good,
was the
good. I
empath.
was
You
I was
probably roll-
bluffing
you-
empath.
You roll swapped.
Well, but keep on
Yeah.
pushing me as the or something. I mean, it's or as the fortune teller. Just put me out there as something.
Yeah,
to get killed.
I mean, just I'll hard claim you as fortune teller publicly to get you to die. I don't understand why we killed Sammy because Sammy was the Undertaker. Like that's why I was frustrated because Sammy is the only way that we could have disproven the outsider claims because I don't buy Terran and therefore it implicates Liana to me.
To call
Could you
Sam,
have been
so I was gonna be
poisoned?
I don't think.
So
Dwight, what ways can
I
people
feel
die
like
at night?
I'm a little bit behind. I'm a little
On
bit behind. But I
TV,
think
just the
we've
demon.
we've triangulated who might be the drunk. Is that correct?
Yes.
Based off of
Allegedly,
some like
Jofo is
drunk
the-
pings.
I let
Okay,
Liana
so you're not a drunken monk.
And
Yeah,
then,
that's fair.
But I do want to talk to like Julio real quick because I haven't talked to him at all. So
All right.
And he keeps being like, no, I'm not going to die. No, I'm not going to die. And then I've heard Liana Butler. I have nothing on Puya. I have nothing on Jofo. I have Chef.
Where's Andy at?
Andy's washerwoman, and he cleared me as empath. Well, I said, all right, let's say it on 3. 1, 2, 3, empath. So not he could be the spy, but I feel like he's not. But then he said he told like multiple people that I was the empath. So at first I thought he was the spy because it's like only a tiny handful of people knew I was empath. But then he said he told like 4 people. So not a mystery.
I don't.
But
I don't
that
have
does,
a role for Puya.
Christine, thanks for the
I
14
don't
months.
either.
Appreciate it.
That does give
Thank you.
credence to Sammy. You may be thinking maybe Steven's evil, and I got a 1 on Quinn and Steven with Quinn registering as good, and then they killed me, so I wouldn't get a read on Liana, and then the 2 of them I could maybe get a 2.
One died.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wait, how did he know? Oh, because was he washerwoman or something?
I was washerwoman, and I.
No.
Oh, right, you were washerwoman.
He
Sorry.
was
Yeah,
the
I-
librarian.
Oh, he was librarian.
But he knew because he was in a conversation or two. Like I kind of.
Flargra, thank you for the 3
was,
months.
Like, talking
Appreciate
through
that.
with at least Omer, Sam, 1 or 2 other people. So that was kind of like the only sus I have is like Owen died the very next day.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I think we need to look at these 4 and specifically see where we go. Here's the interesting thing. Jofo initially told me that he was a little bit worried about Fishback. He felt like he got a ping on one of the 2, but then now that there's this drunk info out, I think he's completely thrown that out the window, which I guess is fair. What's interesting
So is he the drunk? Is Joe for the drunk?
So I was
That's,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Is I feel like Andy is smart enough to be like,
I shouldn't tell 5 people about one of the more powerful roles on the script. So yeah, that's in the back of my mind. But
I'm a little sus on him, but
me too.
Just out of respect, because I don't know if he's that messy.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah, but there's a lot of sus on you, Gabe.
Why?
Out there, people don't believe that you're good.
Well, I've hard claimed to you that I'm the soldier, and you're one of 3 people. So maybe I should do that more. I don't know.
Terran, I don't trust them.
Okay, I gotta go.
Would benefit evil to not know, but if they have a spy, they'll know anyways. But
Okay, and we don't know if there's a spy out there.
oh, you hit the gong? I didn't hear it, Dwight.
Because Dwight was debating whether they should help him out.
9 alive for you to discuss.
Okay. I'll come forward with my role at this point because I'm probably just going to be poison locked. I'm the monk, and I protected Jack last night, but was poisoned, so he died anyway.
Oh, interesting.
Who have you told you're the monk?
I had told Omer and Sammy. and that was
Okay,
it
if
before
there's a
this.
spy, I guess that doesn't matter.
Thanks for trying, Scarlett.
Yeah, it
Sure.
happens.
I don't trust that Taryn and Liana are outsiders. I think we should vote out Liana.
I agree.
Omer, you never trust me.
Sure.
I'm taking this side of the
What
board
speed
more
are you
than
at?
that side of the board right now.
I think there are potentially more pressing matters, but as always, I'm happy to die.
You
I
keep
think
saying that, but
Liana's
you're
a
still
good kill
alive.
as the
Yes.
butler.
Liana, what are the pressing matters? Yeah.
Well, okay, so the thing is that we've been talking about the Chef 1 and like what the Chef 1 information means and where that could potentially be coming from. So it's either Puya or Scally. I mean, obviously I can understand why you would think it'd be me, but it's Puya or Scally on that side. Or there's this group of 4 or 5 over here from Fishback to Gabe that is also could potentially, if one of you is lying, also
Well,
contain the
can't be if you're
Yeah.
operating on Chef 1 because I said that.
If you're
Okay, then I guess
if
it'd
you're
be Fishback to Taryn then.
It could be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Me, Joe. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, but Asia, you could also be evil, sitting next to an evil person, saying a Chef 1 to pull suspicion off.
Well, yeah,
of
but if we're
your
relying on the
team
chef, if we're basing our
If we're
underlying
using it at
logic
all.
on the
Okay,
Chef
good.
1 info, we should trust that
imply
Asia's
that it's
good.
a good chef.
Yeah.
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 just saying
Did
he's a good chef
Scally?
before and done that.
Who did Scally tell about his role?
But
Only
I don't.
Omer and
His
Sammy.
neighbors.
But so I'm still. I would ask, right? Like we just went through a pressing matter, which is a Chef 1. Killing Liana addresses both outsider claim. We can clear up that, and we can address the Chef 1 in one kill. That feels like a much better kill.
Yeah. Also,
like what is a more pressing matter for that?
I'm down to kill Liana because I think Butler is dangerous regardless. I just got a little worried about that last vote and how like desperate people seemed to be, like saying, "Oh, I'll signaling, I'll use my dead vote." Like,
yes, because I thought it was stupid to kill Sammy.
Well, that was only Omer saying it, and Omer I think is.
Well, he had
really
like
good.
he had
He's
role
definitely
information
good.
that he
I
didn't want to
prefer-
see us lose, right? In that, with Sammy, so that kind of makes sense.
but
to
Sammy
me,
being
ultimately.
Undertaker is like such an easy bluff.
Sure,
like,
but
as
also
spy or
Saint
even
isn't
just
an
so
easy
is
bluff.
Saint. So
Sure,
is
right, like the
Butler.
ultimate.
But what I'm saying is that like nobody would say, "Oh, Taryn's Saint, therefore I trust him implicitly. Let's be desperate to get the
Yeah,
vote."
but
off
also,
of him."
since when are we gonna put so much weight on Omer having a moment? Like that is the most like it's Omer.
I just feel like
Lost
things
right
are
twice
getting a
a
little
day.
hot, and I feel like
Second
it's
call
maybe
for
because Puya or
nominations.
Scally is caught here.
Second call for
Can I
nominations.
also
You're
just say
nominate
that the
Liana.
world in which I'm the real drunk, and if I'm the real drunk, then I think that Jofo is actually bad. But
Jofo, you
nevertheless.
said nominate Liana?
I nominate Liana.
Cool. Tell us why.
I just think it makes sense to clear up this outsider world, and the Butler's not a super powerful role that we need to have kept around anyway.
Liana defense.
How dare you? I serve you all the things.
Anything else pertinent for a run this vote for Liana? Okay. It takes 5.
Really, no one gonna vote for
5
this?
votes
I'm
for
gonna be left on
Liana.
my on an
on the
island.
block.
This is
Actually
crazy.
crazy.
Running it.
In the words of Whitney Duncan, you disgust me, all of you.
Wait,
What?
no one wants to
Why
vote
are
for
we
this?
not?
Really, no
I'm
one wants to
serving-
vote on
Let's put it on the
It's-
block. We should put it on the block.
It's
Well, it's
I
really
it's
agree.
Taryn,
Liana.
Liana, Gabe, Gabe,
I
Scally?
Taryn, Liana,
Liana?
Gabe,
Yeah.
Well, but
Taryn, Liana, Gabe.
I think we should take out Puya. I think that's the better play.
I would like.
Well, what is
to
Puya?
know
What's
Jofo.
Puya claiming to be? Do we
Alright.
know? I mean, is it,
A
are you
A
claiming
bunch of people have known from the beginning. I'm fine to put it out there if you want it out there now.
No, we have a nom going on. Scally, why have you nominated Jofo?
Because Jofo's also claiming outsider, so we can address that. There's the chance that if it is Fishback through Taryn, that one of them is the spy registering goods, so still giving the chef 1. And I just don't trust the left side of the board generally.
Jofo defense.
I haven't claimed outsider to a single person, so that's an extremely confusing thing to say.
If you're drunk.
I'm not claiming
He didn't
that.
claim that.
Okay, so you know what I mean.
No, I really don't. That makes no sense as logic.
Yeah, but he's
Um,
like buying into the fact that he is the drunk.
Jofo, your defense.
I have no idea what you two are saying, respectfully.
I will say earlier, I feel
I'm
like
not
you were. Earlier, you did. Someone said you might be drunk, and I feel like you kind of just like accepted that instead of.
I've certainly not accepted it. I'm still operating as if I'm getting decent information, but also, if I'm drunk, then I'm drunk. But that doesn't make me a claimed outsider, such that we need to clear me to.
What
to
out your
clear up
info
the
then?
Anything else before I
Decent
run this
info.
vote?
You said you're getting decent information.
Yeah, what's your role at Jofo? What info are you getting?
I'm gonna run this vote.
I'm better off to die during the night.
It's weird that he's saying it. He's the fortune teller
Takes five.
allegedly, but it's fake.
Running it. Not enough. Any other nominations today?
I'll nominate Puya.
Why?
I think between him and Scally, he's more likely to be bad. He's kind of been taking a back seat, trying to keep heat off of himself. And I think that if there's a chef one, it's most likely Sammy and Puya.
Puya defense.
I think y'all are putting a lot of weight on the chef one. I feel like at this point, I might as well tell you what my role is. I'm the mayor, and a couple of people have known this from the first day. So they've known my information has been out there. They've known from the first day. But I really don't have much else to say as far as like taking a back seat. I have been talking with a bunch of people, Taryn. You have been one of the few I've not talked to. But yeah, that's where we lie currently. That's where I stand currently. And I have not much else to say. Only that I know some of you had mayor in your 3-for-3s, but obviously that wasn't the case.
Anything else pertinent before I run this vote?
I've got pertinent. I think there's a world where the people that didn't vote on Liana are the evil team, and that this is an attempt to try to get Puya, who's a good player, off the board.
Yeah,
100%. I think that's 100% what happened. Gabe is bad, Taryn is bad, Liana is bad.
I don't trust Fishy either.
I voted on Liana.
I do trust Fishy, actually.
Anything else before I run this vote for
You
Puya?
voted on Liana, Fishy?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, kind of late when you saw your vote was going to be the third vote.
Running it.
Well, but enough time to get it on the block. I said let's put it on the block and voted late. Liana was an early conversation. I trusted her. But I talked to her so soon out of the gate that for her to be claiming outsider, I mean, I don't know.
Also,
Butler.
what if Asia's
Any
bad
other noms? Giving you like
Not
30
a
seconds.
Omer, we
Very
have
well
not
could
even
be, but-
talked. I am not bad.
We should kill someone here, right? Let's kill Andy or something, right?
Why-
Like our first night.
Gabe-
Let's kill
Gabe-
Andy. I nominate.
No,
Asia.
no, disrespect.
Disrespect
Nominate
nominates
Scally.
Asia. Tell us
Too
why.
late. I feel like we need to kill someone. I actually do trust Asia, but Asia's a first night info role, and I don't think it's crazy to kill a chef claim. I'm really sorry, Asia. I actually think you're good, but I just didn't want to not kill anybody.
Asia defense.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
so it concerns me that Gabe, Liana, and Taryn are not trying to say anything when Sam is making that claim that y'all are the bad team. No reaction, no nothing.
Yeah.
So if you do kill me,
I also just realized too that we have a third. I forgot we had.
Asia, nominate Gabe. I'll vote for him.
okay.
This-
Because
the
I'm like,
I'm
if
not
you
gonna
do
vote on
kill
this.
me,
This is about
they're the
Asia's nom.
majority.
Yeah, nominate Gabe next. I'll vote for
This
him.
is about
So-
Asia's nom.
Yes.
Asia.
Don't vote for me because the bad team will win.
Anything else before I run this vote? Running it.
Can I just say, the world where Liana's bad doesn't work for me because I know I'm the saint.
Sure, for you, yeah.
I'm happy
Well,
to vote out Liana
Homer,
as
how many people
Butler,
do
but
you
I think
think are
there are
bad?
better options.
I actually trust you.
Not enough.
Gabe.
I
Any
mean, there's
other
still a world where
noms?
there's no drunk
Reason?
Taryn, but
The reason I don't feel the need
Hey, someone
to
nominate
vote is because I
nominate Gabe. I nominate Gabe.
One.
Yes, yes.
So I'm nominating Gabe because the role he's claiming, as I'll just put it out there, we don't have that many people left, is the easy role to claim. He's claiming soldier. So for me, that's very easy to role to claim. And I just don't have any other suspicion besides. But that also that also really confuses me with my chef one.
Yeah, I mean, I think the
get
better
five
suspicion is
votes on
Scally at this point, even
Gabe,
though I think it's more likely
Gabe, your defense.
Yeah, I mean, I'll happily nominate Liana. I just think that there were better people to take out, but other than a Butler. But I'm more than happy to nominate Liana. I thought a better option was going to come up, and I haven't voted for anybody yet. I don't think a better option's come up than Liana through any of the conversations. But
It's
if
too late.
that
Taylor.
if
It's Lisa. Thanks for the prime.
so,
So
so we
appreciate
can't renom somebody.
No.
No, that's
also,
all the
now,
next
now
one.
that you're
Oh,
an
We
out
need
soldier, we have to vote on him.
we need all town. We have 4 baddies. We need all.
I'm
town
tied
on
to
that.
Andy.
In
So I can only vote if Andy votes. Like I'm throwing that out there.
Nah,
Jenny, do you want to vote?
I don't know what to do. If you tell me to
I
vote right
want
now,
to
I'll vote.
for
Anything
Joe
else
vote,
before I
and
run
the
this
reason
vote?
I don't feel
Well,
the need
we
to
don't
defend
want dead
myself
votes.
against the claim that
if
I'm
that's
I'll
the
use
case,
a dead
Taryn
vote
and
if we
Gabe.
have to, but this
the
is
the
actually
only meaningful
give me
piece of
the green light.
information, the only
This is
meaningful
our-
piece of
these are our good
information we've
people
had this
alive.
game is the chef one. And if we're operating off the chef one, then the only person left to go with that's available for nomination, Scally. No.
I'm gonna
I
run
did.
this
Does
vote.
why
anybody
are-
have
why
a
do we
meaningful
have
piece
more
of information?
information?
Has anybody said anything other than the chef one?
Okay,
I
15
think that
players. Y'all are
Scally's
over
people are
talking
just
a lot.
sort of twisting things around.
Okay, y'all are over talking a lot for 15 players. I'm gonna run this vote. Just be careful, right?
Here's mine. Notice who's not voting. Evil.
Scally's getting away with murder.
Andy, you freaking spy, Andy. God damn it, I should have known.
I don't know what to do.
Dude.
Sam, I've been telling you.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to
5
do.
is enough.
Everyone is saying
Gabe's on the
vote for him.
Oh, Andy.
Right. It's so confusing.
I'm gonna nominate Scally, or I can't. Somebody nominate Scally.
No, don't. We got a good kill here. Why?
I'll nominate Scally. Can I nominate him?
Yeah, you can.
Well, that's
Tell us
only if
why.
Taryn is bad if he doesn't want Gabe to die.
Tell us why.
Because if the only piece of information anyone's willing to give up is this chef one, then Scally's the only other place that we can go where we actually have information pointing us, in-game information, not just conjecture, not just assumptions based on social cues, in-game information pointing us towards somebody else. Does anybody want to offer up information to the contrary? And I will vote with you. Because nobody has given any ability or in-game information that points to me. And we do have that for Scally with Asia's Chef 1. So if anybody wants to own up to a role or give anything else other than a Chef 1, I will vote with you.
Scally defense.
Wait, can I talk here?
Scally's defense first, and then y'all can say
okay.
brief things.
I claimed Monk pretty much immediately in the game to Omer and Sammy. People said like Scally's people. I haven't talked to Puya and Liana until this very past round. I haven't worked with them basically at all. I am Monk. If you watched my face when Jack died, it was on the floor because I forgot Poisoner existed. So no, I'm not bad.
Am I allowed to respond to that?
Like one sentence, two.
I think that again, there's no in-game information that suggests that. It's just social cues that he's using, like his facial response.
The only reason I think we maybe not vote for Scally is the Chef 1 could be Quinn and Liana.
Yes.
In which case, then throw it on Liana.
Anything else pertinent?
We tried. You guys didn't vote for it
I have
because you got all the
pertinent, which
bad
is-
team alive.
Brief.
Wait, my pertinent is that the Scally Chef 1 assumes that Sammy is bad, which I think a lot of people have moved off that assumption.
Yeah.
So
have we?
Scally's-
I
We're
haven't
not
moved
going to
off
get
that.
it. We're not going to get an
We're
empath.
in for
running this
your
vote.
face when
And
he
an
says that
Undertaker.
my token is either Undertaker or drunk. I
Running the
cannot
vote.
wait.
Why would you suspect it might be drunk? Didn't you get accurate information? I thought that was the whole thing.
You're dead voting
You
on
haven't
it?
even asked for my information. So I don't know if it's
Owen,
drunk or
why?
not.
Owen, why?
Oh no!
Wow. What the hell was that? What was that?
Scally, if
I was
you're
messaging
actually
Dwight-
the monk, I think
I
you
was
should pull a
messaging
power
Dwight to
play.
kill-
Who are you
to kill
saving
someone,
tonight?
'cause it'd be
All right.
fun.
Why
Anything
would I
else for
tell
end
the
of the
evil
day?
team that? They're just gonna poison me anyway, but it doesn't matter. I will take the chance they don't.
This is good.
The wheel.
Because this
With that,
this could take out a pass.
Gabe has next to you and does die. Good night.
Sneaky Andy. What did we say, Sam?
And dude, Andy.
Wait, let me talk. Can I talk right now? No, wait, hold on. We'll talk about
The
it.
washerwoman thing
I
makes
simply
sense
did
now.
not vote once. I'm lost in the
You
sauce.
didn't vote on all of the ones for the suspicious.
So I thought
people.
there was a plan. So there was one plan I was ready to vote for, but no one else who I talked to voted for that. So then I'm just like, I had no other. good lead.
I was sitting there being like, he has to be good because of the washerwoman info was good info. And then I realized that we had a third minion. I'm not used to playing with three minions. And I was like, oh shit, he's just the spy and knew the role.
He asked me
my
for my
God.
information, and I was like, "You might be the spy, though." But then I was like, "I guess if you're the spy, you already know it."
You already have it, yeah. Damn it. The thing is, I think.
Okay, well, we're fucked. I guess Scally, just to give Karen the chance to kill whomever he wants.
All right, thank you. Hello.
Hello. Again, I'm between two people, but I will go Andy. See what happens.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right.
And
Oh,
only
okay.
one person has given us meaningful information. I think the only thing Killing Me just did was take out a townsman.
Only thing that changed was Scally is poisoned, and Scally protected you.
Okay, so like there's 4 of us evils left, right?
Yeah.
And how many people were left in the game?
There's gonna be 7 when you wake up.
Was that there are 8 left right
There are
now?
8 alive right now. It's gonna be 7 when you wake up, most likely.
I can't hear you. You're muted.
I'm a dumbass. Yeah. There's 8 of you currently. It's probably gonna be 7 of you when you wake up.
Okay.
So.
And 3 of us are evil left alive.
Yeah. There's 3 evils left alive.
Okay. And so just to go over the win condition is a lot like Mafia, right? But if they kill Terran, then we're done.
Win condition is not like, yeah. So specifically, the demon needs to get to the end. So currently, the demon is Terran. Terran on the script is the imp. Terran could always kill himself at night and make one of the minions the demon. So it could always pass to you. If you at some point think you're the better one in Final 3, if you think you have better social capital than them, it's your call.
I'm cooked because I think you just nuked. I think you just nuked it. I was voting with. I just wanted to vote with the other evils, but
I mean, it's your first game. I think just like going forward, I would say in a situation like that where like you heard Sam repeatedly saying it's Gabe, Liana, Terran, right? And then you realize
that was like I was the only one left with any credibility.
Yeah, so I'd say in that case maybe vote against your evil team and just hope for
Terran that would have been smart.
That's just like future. But like at this point, you're kind of locked in with them. You can still try and like divert yourself from them. It's all you want to play. You can still kind of be like no. Like
what I'm gonna do is just what I did on Survivor. I'm just going to play as dumb as possible, and
listen, it's your first,
it probably won't work, but
it's your first game. You have that card.
I know
Go for it.
This is taking a while. This combo, but like, what was I going to say? Did I like as a spy? Like, I feel like I expended most of my usefulness right at the start because I told Terran all the roles. Is there anything cool I could do right now? There's nothing.
I mean you still have a poisoner and an imp, so you could try and like coordinate, be like, hey, you guys should poison kill so and so. Like who you could like encourage Terran to kill the drunk Raven Keeper that you know about. You could tell Liana, hey, poison the mayor so we can kill the mayor. Like you know everything, so you might want to remind them of what you think the best play should be possible, given you have all these abilities who can coordinate and you know roles. The spy's ability is like a lot of evil coordination.
Sure.
And granted, like Terran, you told Terran to full Grim too, so like he's played enough. He should also know to be able to coordinate this. But
yeah. Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Hey.
I think the better play is the Hail Mary on Fishback. But who knows?
Okay, so Fishback?
Yep.
Right, sounds good. Thank you.
Well, okay, good. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I really don't know. I think there's a world where, there's a world where it's like Jofo and Terran. I'm gonna pick Liana.
You pick Liana?
Yeah.
You learn Butler.
Okay. Fuck.
Thank you. I was gonna do that. He's drunk. They're gonna build poison worlds. Whatever. I don't care. The problem is the poisoner is outed, so the drunk Ravenkeeper at this point is kind of useless. If it had been earlier, it was fine, but it depends on if Fishback believes this and works with it. This is a weird case where the poisoner getting outed due to the monk is a bad thing, because now they won't believe Ravenkeeper at all. Rachel, thank you for the 4 months, so I appreciate that. Hello.
Still? This is so annoying.
Two players.
Liana and myself.
Liana and yourself. No.
I'm done with you.
Good morning, everybody. Fishback died tonight. There's 7 players.
I was
alive.
Ravenkeeper. I picked Liana. I got Butler. There's a world I was poison killed. But, yep.
Okay, so I
What
want to
did
put out
I
there.
say?
Wow, and look at you now.
I want to
Back
put
in
out
your
there.
shell, Sam.
Allie, who did you protect?
I'm in the I'm too far deep in the conspiracy at this point. I think it was definitely a poison kill.
Of course.
Allie, who did you protect?
Listen to this man. Listen to Alex Jones over here.
We let Scally answer who he protected. Sorry.
I protected Andy. I felt like, yeah, his vote was weird, but he still felt like the most confirmed good player at that point.
I effed
Let's
up
talk about
Steven,
it.
By the way, I did F up Steven, but never. I can tell you. So I did tell Andy you were the Ravenkeeper hard before I realized Andy was bad, but also Andy's the spy, so it probably didn't matter. They knew you were the Ravenkeeper.
Can you
So
tell
it
me
makes
why I'm
sense.
the spy? Just because I didn't vote for Gabe? Because I
I
thought
think
the
we
vote
need to
was gonna
stop
be
listening
Jofo,
to
right?
Sam, who has been poisoning us this whole time.
I couldn't. Thank you.
I came into
We're
it
listening to
being told-
Alex Jones right now.
understanding that I was going to vote for Jofo, and then people pulled out, and there weren't the votes for him. I heard nothing about
Who
Gabe
did
except for the
Andy?
fact
Who did you
that he didn't
tell
vote
about
for other
Owen?
people. I told Sam. I told Omer. I told who else did I tell? I
It
told other
feels
people
too
certain
messy for
things
you.
about my role.
It feels too messy, Andy. I can't believe that you're this
I
messy. I
did
can't.
ask him. Look
You
at my
can't
chat.
believe
Look at
Andy's
my
messy?
chat with Sam. So
That's
like,
his whole MO.
what? No. Literally, the only reason you're talking to me is because I didn't vote, but I didn't vote for anybody because I thought it was going to be one vote, and it didn't happen. And I know you said every time.
Die at night, another player might die instead. Wait, hey Dwight, can we ask a logistics question about the mayor?
Mhm.
It's your choice whether or not it bounces, right?
If a mayor is attacked, I can either kill the mayor or kill another player.
Or
Okay.
kill another player. Okay, yeah. So it's
Thank you.
a maybe situation.
Yeah. So we've just put too much weight on this chef one. I feel like I'm annoyed at how much we're focused on one detail and it's chef one, and we're just supposed to believe that. Also, when I know now that Asia's bluffed that before, I'm just supposed to be like, yep, nope, that makes all right, chef.
But
chef
then
bluff.
that makes me feel like a chef one means that the baddies aren't sitting next to each other because I think Asia
Right,
would
it's
want
the
to
opposite.
lie.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it could be
Who
like
does
a
that leave?
Jofo Asia situation. Again, or Andy because I don't understand why Andy didn't vote for Jofo.
We said, yeah, and that's the thing. He's claiming now I didn't vote for fucking Gabe for this reason. It's like, yeah, but Jofo was the first vote we had, and you didn't vote there.
Yeah.
Kill where they'd first poison me and then they kill me. And enough people knew I was the Raven Keeper. I mean, Taryn claiming that Sam star passed night 2 is insane.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Like that means like I think Taryn might be like that's like minion energy, but also like Taryn is smart enough.
I feel like there's no. I don't know this game's bro. I feel like there's no Baron, and that Taryn and Liana's claims are as if there was a Baron, right? Like those would be the additional outsiders.
That's possible, but the only reason like Steven and myself are hesitant is just because a lot of the people who claimed outsiders like said it right off the rip. A lot of times minions like it's harder for them to like hard commit to a role just because and coordinate it that way because they don't always have the bluffs.
But you know what? Like Liana
It's possible though.
But like Taryn was, I think he was saying it was in his 3s, and then he kind of came into it.
Okay.
I hate this.
Like Quinn,
Right? This is a
immediately told me
fucking
he was
devilish
first.
game. Excuse me, a freaking devilish game. And Scally, like the like what's interesting is like that whole like I saved Jack, but he died anyway is kind of like an interesting.
I don't.
So I can't decide.
But we need to be unified on which one. I don't know. Jofo. I still feel like it's. I feel like it's Taryn. Jofo felt like it was Liana. I don't give a shit either way. We've got 5 or 7 alive, so I'm fine with shooting both.
I'm totally fine to shoot both. I would probably go Taryn first personally, but I'm fine with either way.
Okay, I'll do whatever you do, but we got to make sure. Are we using? I mean, I can't vote though. Like, are we
Yeah, of
using
course,
dead
of course.
votes now?
Probably have to.
I don't.
mean,
Well,
let's see how it goes.
we have 7 alive, so we have 4 alive votes that are not evil. If we believe that Gabe was evil, which I kind of do.
So I didn't understand that.
Real
That was
quick,
the whole
are you
thing.
scared that Andy's the spy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Liana's out of the woods. I think the point. Are we?
Okay, fine.
You are the culprit.
Anything worse than Dwight going like this?
I love that.
After the gong.
It's you every time. It's always you. Every last conversation is you, and you know it's you.
I feel no shame. I feel no shame. I just am who I am, and at this point, you either accept me or you don't. And I'm so sorry.
And I accept you so much, but at the same time,
Okay.
the gong.
Okay, fine. The gong. Goodbye.
Hold on a
Let me.
second.
Here,
Way too few people.
7 alive. Feel free to discuss.
We can't have afford having a butler alive in the final 3.
That too.
I mean,
wait, what are the
why Liana over Taryn though here?
In the event that they actually are both outsiders.
Well, I think Sam would love it if you voted for me.
Well, yeah. I mean, look. Sam threw out 3 names that were all evil. Me, Taryn, and Liana. Maybe it was a poison kill, but Liana per Fishback's Raven Keeper is a butler, and I know that I was a soldier.
Poisoner. We know we have a poisoner.
I genuinely think that Sam. I think that Sam big brained this. I think he star passed to Puya like night 1.
Which would totally be a Sam thing to do. Let me be clear.
I genuinely.
That is textbook Sam.
Taryn, why would an imp who has a Scarlet Woman in the game star pass?
I think that Sam wanted to be exactly in the role he is right now, which is he's like at the bottom of the screen, just like all the credibility, like this is what's happening.
All the
He's-
credibility. The kill he wanted last round didn't go through.
But I mean, it did. He did. He
No,
protected
he wanted
Puya and
Liana out
Scally.
last round, and it didn't
But
go
what
through.
I'm
Wait,
saying-
hold on. He threw out three
What he
names. He
cared
threw
about
out
was
three names and he
protecting
got
Puya
one of them.
Scally. Because I think what happened was we clocked Sammy. They panicked and tried really hard to get it off of Sammy. And then I was trying to go for Puya or Scally, and they were doing everything they can, Sam particularly, trying to discredit the information that we do actually have and go on like, oh, vibes, like totally they're bad.
It's
And I think
not,
that that's what Sam's been
vibes.
doing.
Owen, your
It's
hands
not
went up
vibe
for
based. I have gathered information from other people that I believe are verifiably good in the town.
What information? Share it.
Serious information.
I'm not telling you. You're bad.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks.
Okay,
Great
okay,
information
okay.
then.
Owen, your hands went up for a good bit.
Yes. Has anyone heard any double claims like across the board? Because
Throughout the game, there was one or two. There were a lot of people claiming empath.
I feel like it's pretty
empath.
minimal,
We're misled
which
about the
tells
empath
me
thing.
I think we're dealing with Poisoner, Spy, Scarlet Woman. Starting to think Baron is not true.
We have to have Baron.
No,
Well,
we don't because you're a
in the
liar.
world I'm building, you are
let
lying.
Owen
So
finish before
the
we
chef
interrupt.
wants to be
Well,
Jofo
to be clear,
and
one of
Baron.
the
It could
conflicts
be
was
Quinn
empath.
and Liana. But just the fact that we have 4 evil players, there's only 3 bluffs given to the demon, and there hasn't been any double claim situation in a 15-person game. I feel like that's really unlikely without a spy. My
And a
leading
Baron.
is
No
a spy, just since the washerwoman claim, and then me dying. But then him saying he told a bunch of people, maybe
You
exotic.
can kill me if you want, but I'm a little bit confused. I know I didn't vote for Gabe because I thought.
But I think at best Andy's a minion, right? Like I think he's
Yeah,
a great spy candidate, but I don't think Andy's the demon.
All right.
I do think there's a world where Sam and Andy are working together. I think that
Second
Andy
call
might be
for
bad with
nominations.
we have been known,
Who said that?
been known to do that at times.
Jonathan.
Sam. Guys,
They're literally Operation Iddling all of us. and we're letting it
Jofo,
happen.
accusation.
So let's see if we can actually do this time. Liana's good with it. Liana, who are you tied to?
Booyah!
So great.
vote.
Puya's not going to vote for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So Liana, I mean, even for good,
Wait,
for the
wait,
good of
Puya-
good,
Puya,
Puya
you're
and
not gonna vote
Liana,
for Liana?
I'll
you need
use
to
a dead
actually
vote if I
What?
need to.
Okay.
for the good
not
of the
gonna vote for
town.
Liana?
We
Please.
actually need
Sam,
to.
I just feel like she's
guys,
good.
Puya,
Like,
if
I,
you let me
let
finish,
Jofo
Puya,
talk.
I think she's
please.
good.
Let
If I
Jofo
can
talk.
please finish. For the good of town, we're going to keep going down this rabbit hole of Liana and Terran are bad unless they're taken off the board. So we can't get Terran off the board till final 3 given his claim. So I think we should just take Liana out now. And if
Well,
the game
but
continues,
what does that do for us?
Terran, it's my accusation. If you could please let me finish. So for the good of the town, I think we just need to take this scenario off the board so that we don't have to keep talking about this tomorrow and the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Liana, your defense.
I've been on board with this from the get-go. So I'm happy to go here if it rules out something. My only concern here is that I do have Jofo as a question mark of being bad. So like I understand the logic from the perspective of the town, but then I'm like, okay, well obviously I know it's not me. I don't think that it's Puya or Scally. So I'm back over to that other side of the board with Jofo, Terran, and Asia.
Not me.
I mean, I'm
I-
confused about Jofo's logic here. I don't think it makes sense, which does make me suspicious. But
I'll also say that Owen and Fishback both claimed empath to me. There is a world where Fishback is evil, and the Chef 1 claim is Jofo and Fishback.
All right. Anything else pertinent before I run this vote?
That's-
Or
for
the
Liana?
chef one is Jofo and Terran.
But they're really going
Or
after
that.
each other. I mean, which is
I mean, that's a strategy.
Yeah,
I'm Omer's drunk
Running
for
it.
what it's worth.
If we don't believe Terran, we can't believe Liana, and then she's
Exactly.
she's the chef claim.
again, Sam with his logic out of thin
Well, I
air.
mean, no, that's
Air.
not logic out of thin air.
Terran?
I mean,
His
if
vibes
don't-
logic.
Aaron's just trying to
Aaron,
code all of
well,
us.
I know
He's a
you are
minion
lying.
trying to get us to vote him
All
out.
right. 4 votes is enough.
If we-
Liana's on the block.
If we
Jofo,
believe
I think you're
Terran is
so far
evil,
off
then
on this.
Liana is also evil.
I'm telling you, I think Puya is the demon. I think he is the imp.
Then why wouldn't he let Liana go? I think
Why wouldn't I let Liana go?
I think he's protecting
Yeah.
Liana to like separate himself from the group that I am suspicious of, that I think other people might be suspicious of.
I think Terran's been making a lot of noise in the last 2 rounds, and I'm kind of like, I don't think I buy anything he's selling. First it's Sam, then it's me, then it's Liana. Like we're just playing
it's
ring
not
around the
Liana,
rosy.
it is
We're just-
Sam
could
and
be all
you.
of
That
you.
has been consistently
Booyah.
what I've been saying.
Anything
Booyah,
else
if
before I
you
end
trust
the day?
if you don't trust Terran, then you cannot trust Liana. They
Exactly.
Well, I
His
don't
logic
know
doesn't
who-
even make sense.
I don't listen.
I don't understand why. Oh,
Come on.
because of the outsider,
Because of the outsider
is what
clause.
you're
Oh,
saying.
Yeah.
Ending the day in 10.
I'm nominating Puya
Why?
because I think that trying to say he believes Liana but doesn't believe me makes no sense in the first place. As I said, I think he was trying to lie low in meetings. I think that very likely Sam star passed to him or otherwise just like took a kill, or maybe he got mayor bounced. I think Sam is bad. I think he's been using his dead status to maintain credibility. I think he's been trying to protect Puya and or Scally, but more likely Puya.
Wait, what do you mean he got mayor bounced when he's the mayor?
Right.
No, Sam. I'm saying Sam might have died via mayor bounce.
But the
Puya's
only claim mayor is Puya.
Yeah.
I don't think Puya's the mayor. I don't know what to tell you.
My turn.
Quite frankly, I think the more likely theory is that Sam star passed, but I think there's a world where he died some other way. I just don't know.
Puya, your defense.
Hey, what's up? So yeah, so my thing is, Terran, I'm not even like going all in that you are bad by any means at all. I'm just saying you've produced a lot of the noise in the last couple of rounds, which makes me a little bit nervous. But ultimately, all it comes down to Liana for me is that I just don't think she's bad. Now, as far as, but if you think this person's bad, then she should be bad. That's fair. I'm also not putting all those puzzles together. I think the idea, the notion that I have been imp from like round 2 and I've been straight chill and smooth means that you've just never seen me play this and squirm in position. But also, I don't think you should base that information off of anything. But no, I am legitimately the mayor. I also think trying to get rid of me here makes sense if you do not want me in a Final 3 scenario. So I understand.
Right,
Hey, Dwight, can I add relevant when there's an opportunity?
Yeah, quick.
If you think this is drama, you should check out all the drama in the new novel, which you can buy now at stephenfishback.com.
Anything else?
Yeah, if we're gonna talk about noise, all of the noise that's been started this game has come from Sam. I think that's indisputable. And anything that Terran or anybody else, not even just Terran, has made noise about has been in direct response or support of what Sam has said. Every piece of commotion in this game has started with Sam. It's very clear
the Chef one
to
and
me.
now the Raven Keeper.
Okay, but he is cooking.
Okay, I'm gonna run this vote for Puya.
Yeah, he's cooking a crock of bullshit right now that everybody's eating. Congratulations.
He's literally convinced people to disbelieve all of the actual information on the board.
That we have in the game, yes!
And he refuses to give any actual counter.
Also, Omer, you can't be the drunk, and so I just remembered that, like something we talked about 2 rounds ago. It can't be.
I can be the drunk, but if I'm the drunk,
No, you can't be because you died from the virgin ability.
Scally, big night for you, dog. Big night for you.
There we go.
2, 1. With that, Liana has executed and does die.
If we don't end this game without taking a shot at Puya or Scally,
good night.
It's gonna be so sad. We
Terran,
literally
if
had
you're
them.
actually good.
We had
and
them
you
dead to
speak
rights.
This way, like you're a disaster. You're.
I'm sorry. What information points anywhere else, Omer?
It's fun seeing you.
So
It's fun seeing you in a tunnel for like 3 days.
They're so. I mean, I really hope that this is right because I look so dumb if not. But I'm basing everything off of I trust Omer and Sammy like implicitly, and I think their deaths sort of validate that. Omer's death or like Omer's information implicates Jofo also being good to me. I think Sammy was a very convenient, very good kill from them because it was our first opportunity to finally get Liana. And then I actually agree with all of Owen's logic that like a lot of these town rolls are taken up, so to have no double claims of like anything like in town. Plus I bought like the fishback thing. I think that kind of went low key of like, I understood what he was doing with like the Raven Keeper information, but because we have a spy, a lot of it's null and void. The problem is we don't have much information in the town. Like that's what's frustrating me about their argument, which is how I kind of like feel like I'm actually right. The information that we don't have like firmly pointing to anybody because our one fortune teller is drunk and we all executed the Undertaker. But if I look at the voting habits of the people that I suspect to be bad, they've just ganged up on everybody who they wanted to do and then like Gabe and Taryn getting triggered to me is like the real giveaway. So this
Lovely.
is
Great. I just want to bring you in
maybe
again.
it's not
Listen,
Gabe, but if it's not Gabe, Gabe is like
you're gonna look
very
so smart or so dumb, and I'm bringing you in for this reason. It's great.
Yeah, which is this is how I play. That's the other thing. Gabe is like, look at all the noise, dude. This is just how I play Clocktower. I create all kinds of noise, and half the time I'm
I know.
blowing the game.
I
like,
am very aware.
So hope it's not that one.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Who you want to pick?
I don't know. Am I just protecting the bad team the whole game? I don't think so. God. Let's go Asia.
All righty, thank you.
Yep.
He's played outside of TB, off stream. Okay, he's yapping. Hey, only thing that changed is Scally protected Asia.
Okay, Scally protected Asia. So, what do you think Taryn's strategy is going to be?
No idea. We'll find out after he picks.
So, like, is it possible? So, is it theoretically in the realm of possibility that he would pass it to me?
If he kills himself, then it would have to go to you. Yes, it's a possibility.
Yeah, right. So, is that likely that he's going to do that? I know you're the.
I don't know because I talked to him
You
next.
can't say.
Yeah, I talked to him next.
Okay.
But we'll see. I think from my position, it's a strong possibility. So prepare yourself for the possibility of being the demon.
All right. So, what I'm going to do is just try to like get a few people to believe that I'm.
Yeah.
I was incompetent the last few rounds.
Play it up. I mean,
that's my only.
It's a great strategy. We've seen it be effective before. So.
Thank you.
I love him so much. Hello.
Killing Asia.
Asia? Right, sounds good. Thank you. Jesus! Hello.
You know what would be fun here? If like I said like 2 names and you gave me a response of like 4.
Oh, that'd be very funny. Give me 2 names, quick.
Andy and myself.
Andy and yourself. 8. Oh, kidding. No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Gabe are riding for each other harder than anybody else.
Good morning, everybody. No one died tonight.
Let's
go, Scally!
All right, that could be a sunk kill.
Obviously.
But either way, this is good because it gives us another kill. That could be like a sunk kill to prove a monk claim.
Yeah.
Or it's a monk protect. Who did you protect last
What
night?
does a sunk kill mean?
I protected Asia.
The demon can choose to attack a dead player.
Oh.
Sounds nice.
The order of operations.
I'm back to Justin Scally. Woo! I'm so easily convinced.
It like takes one
thing, but I just don't think it's helpful. Like basically of the alive people right now, I've gotten no's on you. I got a no on Scally. I got a no on Andy. I've gotten a no on Taryn. I've gotten a no on myself. So unless if I'm sober.
You haven't tried Puya.
I haven't tried Puya. I haven't tried Puya, but
okay.
I just think my info is not good.
So you're thinking if there's a poisoner, they're potentially poisoning you.
Or that I'm just the drunk, which is what Omer's information points to.
Gotcha. But there can't be a drunk. Well, that's if we're not. The only way there can be a drunk is if we are believing there's no Baron and that Taryn is lying.
Yeah, so there can be a drunk in the war. So, I think that Omer's information is confirmed unless he's the spy.
Okay.
Right? Because he died to the virgin ability.
I feel like he's being too quiet to be the spy.
Yeah, and so
because you don't get to dictate the whole game because you talk louder than everybody else.
That's fair. That's fair.
And that's what's happening.
Taryn literally trying to build a world that Sam star passed on night 1 in a 15-person game. That's a Hail Mary.
Dude, okay, this is the frustrating part because you guys don't know Sam. Sam was counting the votes in the urn when we were playing Survivor. Sam was talking about using his shot in the dark and then not giving the scroll to Jeff to pin somebody else for not having a vote. This is the way that Sam plays these games. He finds ingenuity in games that have social strategy and voting to it. This is what Sam does, and I can't communicate that to you because you haven't played games like this with him before.
Get it onto Jofo and Asia is what I was trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a world where Scally set up, he sunk a kill and then claimed a monk protection.
Okay, yeah, that's a good. Okay, yeah, we can go with that as well.
And then, yeah, I think Jofo's just like a lost cause at this point, so I think pushing onto him also makes some sense.
Okay.
But it's not tied to me. I'm not bad.
Yeah.
So this Jeff thing that they keep talking about, I think it could be a Scally Liana situation. Liana next to Quinn. It could be Liana Puya. I don't know, but it's not me. I'm adding
Yeah, let's add Liana. Hi.
Except Dwight's gonna yell.
Hello.
Oh wait, no! Quick, who do you think is bad? Who do you think is bad? Is it Scally?
I'm so sus of the Jofo Terran Asia. That's the group that I'm sus of. I'm happy. Like,
well, who are we gonna kill?
That's what I.
I'm fucking confused. Okay.
Of the okay.
Well, if you believe Scally though, then it couldn't be Asia, because he protected Asia.
Then Jofo. Oh.
I think you've been snowed by Sam.
You don't have to play the game.
Six alive, talk.
Can I ask Andy a question?
Yes.
So Andy, early on in the game, you told me that you were the washerwoman and you wanted to go talk to the two people.
Yes.
Who were those two people?
It was Owen and Liana, and I pinged that one of them was the empath, and then I think the very next combo I had was with Owen, and Omer was in the room.
Okay.
And Owen and I corroborated that he was in fact the empath. He died the next day, but I told a few people that those are the two names on my ping. And listen, I've explained myself with the last round a couple times. I don't remember, like I was in a public room, but I think everyone left. But all that to say, like I thought the vote was going one way. I thought it was going on you, and then I looked at the Grim. I thought that the votes were not there, so I didn't actually vote that way. But that doesn't mean I was ready to vote for Gabe, and that was the only thing going through my head. And now I've been called a spy by like 4 different people. I just want to get that out there. You can kill me because my power is expended, but that is literally has been my game the past few rounds.
Steven?
There's a world where Scally sunk a kill there but there's also a world where like Asia was the correct kill last night, right? Like whoever was trying to kill someone, like Asia was the right person for the demon to kill because she's the most trusted person in the game right now that's alive. So I'm not totally sold on that world. I mean, I probably Scally is the person to kill, but I don't know.
Kill to pin it on Scally.
I have so in response to that, the only world, so the situation where that's the world is if, because they should be poison locking Scally right now if the poisoner's alive.
If the poisoner's alive.
So then
Right.
that means Liana is the poisoner, which still points at Terran being bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I disagree. I think the world where Scally sinks a kill there is the world where Liana is not the poisoner
I was
and Scally is
following
bad.
Steven's road of his information. I'm not saying I believe that world.
We have 2 kills though, right?
I'll vote for Terran if somebody nominates him. I don't care.
But Jofo, do you want to share your info? Presumably it is drunk info, but
Oh, it's definitely drunk info.
Yeah.
So does it matter at this point?
Noms are open, by the way.
Who cares? I'm the fortune teller in theory. My night 1, I got a yes on Terran and Fishback. My night 2, I got a no on Terran and Omer. My night 3, I got a no on myself and Omer. My night 4, I got a no on Scally and Asia. My night 5, I got a no on myself and Liana. And my night 6, I got a no on myself and Andy.
Okay, so wait, but in
I'm
what
the only
world
yes?
are you the drunk and the only yes ping had me in it and I'm bad?
That's why I don't think you're the imp. Well, I don't think you're the starting imp. That's why I was pushing on Liana, not you.
Yeah,
But what
but
I'm
his-
saying is that
in-
like you got
That's
you got 2 yeses, both of them on Fishback. One of them included
No, I got
me. If
one.
you're
I got one yes.
One
I got a
yes
yes
on
on you and
Oh, right,
Fishback,
sorry.
and then I got a no
One
on
yes.
you and Omer.
And the
Yeah,
only
so that's
alive
my
person that you didn't name is Puya.
That's correct. Yeah.
Second call for nominations.
So if you all remember back
Right.
on day 2, I said I have information that Steven is bad. That's what that was.
I guess
Yeah,
what I'm
so
saying
that
is,
doesn't
in what
actually clear
are you
Terran from
drunk?
your
And
perspective.
the
Let's
only
kill
yes
Puya.
thing you did is on me. Like,
That
why
is a
would
mistake.
you do
No,
that?
yeah, Terran. That's why I don't think you're the starting imp.
The star-
We get 2 kills, right?
Yeah,
That's
right.
why I was pushing
Why,
on
if I
Liana
were a
whenever.
minion, if I were a minion, why would he give you a yes on me? That
Steven,
doesn't make
should we-
sense.
Steven,
yes on you
Steven,
and
should we leave it
Fishback,
at
and a
6?
no on you.
Right, but,
Yeah, he
but
was
he
pushing
doesn't
me at
know that he's going to
Fishback.
recheck me. Why would Dwight give him a yes on me, not knowing he's going to recheck me eventually, and potentially have him push on me immediately if he's drunk? He's going to give him bad information.
second. I mean, not it's like third
Wait,
off
did you not think you're
nominations.
starting him?
Sam.
Steven, should we leave it at 6?
I don't know. Oh no, I don't know.
I think we can go one down here, right? If I'm
Let's
doing the
vote.
math.
Yeah,
more-
yeah, but then we don't kill it for. Puya, I think
Yeah,
we
yeah,
kill
yeah.
you here.
You're 5 and 3.
Puya, let's kill you here.
So can you explain why?
Well, I mean, you're the mayor. We're not gonna
Right.
like go for a mayor win.
Why not? Let's go for a mayor win.
With, like,
Yeah, why not? I feel like the fact
I
that
mean,
I've been continuously
I'm down.
to be voted for.
Here
Here we go.
Over Scally makes me feel like more like it's Scally now.
Isn't there a world where it makes more sense for us to sleep tonight and see what happens overnight to get us to
Yeah.
5, and then we
If we're
act on
only voting
5
one,
instead of acting on
sure.
6? Because we're not
Keep in
going to kill
mind-
on 4. So if we're not going
Right.
to kill on 4, the same logic tells us not to kill on 6.
All right, last
Voting
call.
at 5 instead of 6.
30
narrows the
seconds till
field.
the end of the day.
Yeah, that makes
Taryn's
sense.
gonna pass. Taryn's gonna pass tonight. By the way.
Maybe, or we just.
Are you planning to kill me? Is that what's happening?
10.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna nominate Scally.
I'm very dead.
Okay. Fine.
I'm very-
I think that he sunk a kill here. I think it's actually the only thing that makes sense. I think he knew that he had the votes regardless, and he's trying to add credibility to his team. But I think it actually implicated him more because
The only thing that'll make me trust you,
Omer.
Taryn, is if you nominate yourself.
Taryn, are you done?
why would I do that? I think it's Scally. I think we vote Scally here. I don't think it makes sense to not vote.
Scally defense.
Again, I told Omer I was the monk very early in the game when he was one of the most confirmed players in the game. I don't feel like I actually was the person with the most sus on them. Felt like you guys actually were pushing a lot more towards Puya in the last round, and so I would not have felt.
No, that's
the
what I'm
need-
saying.
Yeah. So why would I feel the need to go ahead and sink a kill and like use that round to gain more trust in myself? I didn't feel like super under when I got nominated. I got your vote, and like that was it. So I didn't feel very like at risk.
That's what I'm saying. You felt comfortable enough to face more votes. That was part of my argument.
Right. Anything else pertinent before I run this vote for
I
Scally?
think Taryn could be building an accurate world, and I still think we shouldn't be voting on this.
I think we should be voting on this.
And yeah,
know
I
why
don't
we
think this is a
wouldn't
good
vote on
idea to
this.
vote on.
You don't think so?
I think we should sleep tonight and get more information overnight.
All right. Anything else pertinent before I run
Who-
this vote?
Sorry, Puya. What do you want to do?
Nothing. I'm gonna chill.
Okay.
Running it.
Oh boy.
All right. Anything else for today? Fine. All right. No, actually, no one dies. Good night.
Hello, hello.
What up?
Now do I go Asia again? Or do I go Andy, thinking that they'll think I just go Asia again? I'm gonna go Asia again.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
It's early. It's early. Yeah. Only thing that nothing changed. Scally protected Asia again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who are you killing?
Why not? Let's do Asia again.
All right. Thank you. I think Jova was the kill there before he checks Puya, because I think he made it clear he's gonna check Puya because he's the last one. But nope. Hello.
Take me out of my misery.
I mean, it's not my choice; it's the demon's choice, and
Myself and Puya.
self and Puya. No.
Just.
Just got a hard confirm Scally, because I don't think any demon thinks twice.
Have did this.
Good morning, everybody. No one died tonight.
Oh my god.
Jofo, who'd you
Oh.
get?
I got a no on myself and Puya, so I have a no on everyone.
You've known everybody?
Every single
This is,
person. Being the drunk fortune teller is fun.
or you're
Sally,
poisoned.
who'd you save?
The world, the
Deja
world
again.
where the world where I'm bad requires you to have been poisoned locked, and there's still a poisoner in the game, or drunk. In which case, like, why would you have gotten a yes on me?
Wait, the what?
You're clearly getting bad information.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, why would the yes on me be an accurate or close to accurate read if you were getting bad information that
Because it could
round?
have been a yes on Fishback, who he might have been trying to build as a frame. As the
I
Raven
just don't
Keeper.
see a world where Dwight puts a yes on somebody who is actually bad. I'd be so mad at him if he did that.
If you were a standard minion, if you were the spy and nothing matters about what you do.
If I was the spy, I should extra be claimed as good. Night 1, he's going to put a yes on a drunk read of somebody who's actually bad. The logic just doesn't track.
Should we just kill Terran? Omer wants to just kill Terran.
And just send it?
Just fucking go. Let's take
I'm
the
not
swing.
opposed.
I'm not
Because
opposed.
we could be known as the Coalition of the Dead, and we
remember-
use our voice, take out Terran.
I remember there was a point where Terran was willing to sacrifice Liana. Gabe was willing to sacrifice Liana when it came down to like a lot of push, but they did not want to do that with Terran. Terran
my gram is
an outsider
Liana,
that's possible to kill.
Terran, Gabe, Andy.
Like I think Terran was the Scarlet Woman, and
What
he
about
got it
Sammy?
from Gabe.
Sammy, I'm leaning towards believing, but I obviously am.
What's the chef one?
The chef one would be Liana and
Quinn
Quinn.
and Liana. Wait, Dwight, we can't hear the bell ring.
No, that's a you setting.
What? How do I fix that?
Go to settings. Go to oh Jesus. Where the fuck?
Help me after then.
Yeah, it's a player setting. I can't see it as a storyteller. Just you'll find it later.
Off law.
Six
Omer, do
lives,
you want to
talk.
share your opinion?
Well, I'm having trouble resetting it so I can hear the bell. But what I think, there was a point where Terran was really and Gabe were both willing to throw Liana under the bus when it came down to all the heat going on them. I think they were willing to sacrifice Liana. They were not willing to sacrifice Terran. Terran picked the bluff that's the hardest one to actually just kill off the jump. I think he's the Scarlet Woman. I think that Gabe passed it to him. We should just vote off Terran and end all of our misery one way or another.
I thought the whole read on why that I was suspected in the first place is because I trusted Liana too much and didn't want her to die.
Yeah, but then eventually you were willing to let her go.
Since when?
Or maybe that was Gabe. But either way, they were throwing it on Liana and away from you, away from Gabe, and away from Andy.
Out of nowhere.
It's really
Did Seth
not.
come up with this one,
Terran.
Omer?
There was a time you were like, "There's better options out there than getting rid of the butler." Yeah, that's what you're.
Aaron, you're smarter than to not understand that logic.
But sorry, it was Gabe that wanted
What do
to
you mean?
renominate Liana. Quote.
The logic is coming from a faulty place in the same way that yours is, Jofo.
Okay.
But either way, they were protecting Terran. Terran picked the bluff that's the hardest to actually kill. Andy seems spy coded given everything that happened before. Gabe, they really wanted to get it off of Gabe. I think that Terran's now the actual demon ass bitch, and we should vote him out.
That's not a bad call.
Scally, who'd you pick last night?
I picked Asia again last night. I considered for a second.
Hey, Dwight.
I think it's going to be too obvious, but I was like, I trust her the most. And
Steven?
Just,
If we go into an endless cycle, which side will you penalize?
The game will be ended. Just know that.
If we go into an endless cycle of, but you penalize the bad team, right, for screwing up the kills?
The game will be ended. I'll leave it at that. Anyways,
Let's
noms
kill
are
Terran,
open.
let's do it.
I think we still kill Scally here.
I'm down. I'm down to end it. Yeah,
Of
either
course,
way.
Sam is.
Okay, I'll nominate.
I think I'm not
Scally,
out on
what-
the
Scally,
idea
what'd you
that
say?
Sam like star
I'll
passed
nominate
night one.
Terran.
Why?
That's a crazy.
Because I
if
think he's
problem.
bad. I've said for a long time that I would be willing to take Terran out. The only reason that I haven't done it is because it seemed like people didn't want to make the move earlier, and I felt like I would be throwing.
Literally all of these dead votes on the
Well, I would like to
is
This is the
wild.
funniest option.
because I
It
thought
ends
that
the game
was vicious, not because I actually think Terran's the saint and we would lose that way, and I thought that losing me was pretty detrimental. So
In the case that
You
we
get 14
actually
votes on the Saint.
in case he is actually not, I'm gonna save my.
I'm
dead
actually
vote.
so fine with this.
Dude, Homer, you can't do this to me.
You
Terran.
were the meme.
If he's a minion,
do it.
we still
Okay.
need some dead votes.
Terran, your defense.
My defense is I can't wait for you to all lose.
All right. Anything else pertinent? before I run?
Sam is
It will be-
stressing. Sam
be
knows
very
how much
happy.
is on the line if Terran.
No, yeah, well, because Because if we lose off this, I look like an idiot.
Exactly. The stakes are high for you, brother.
Anything else before I run this vote for
Wait, save
Taryn?
your vote.
Don't do it. Over.
Yeah, save your vote just in case he's the minion and not the demon.
Running the vote. It takes 3 to put Taryn on the block.
Yeah,
Not everyone should dead vote on this.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
No. Either way, we're gonna have.
Let's go.
7
Wait,
votes is
Sam, are
enough.
you bad?
Taryn's on the block.
Right, Omer. That's where I'm at.
I'm not bad. I'm
I'm
ready
not
to end the
nominating,
game.
so if you guys want to fix the game, you can, but I'm happy to lose it.
Who of the alive people didn't vote there?
I didn't.
So I was going to. I almost succumbed to peer pressure yet again, but I'm a little bit lost in the sauce. The last plan I had was that we were going to vote for Scally. That didn't materialize again, so I'm like left out of the vote once again.
Still haven't voted for Scally or Puya.
And here's
Let
the
me just
thing,
nominate.
man.
Let me nominate Scally then.
Okay.
Let me unmute myself. Tell us why.
Puya had some really good reasonings as to why he was. sus,
You done
and that was-
marinated me for the last time, Andy. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
He has,
vetoed
he
this
has a lot of
nomination.
wonky saves that not all of them.
Literally everybody would have to vote for this.
Scally, your defense.
We've made our bed.
I don't think I have anything more to say than what I've said, so I feel fine.
I think Scally would have to vote for this for it to go through, so there's no point.
The
game is over. The game is over because if it's not Taryn, the demon won't vote for it, and we can't get it. There's not enough votes left on the board.
I'm also not voting for it.
Yeah,
And if you lied,
the game is over.
Scally, your defense.
No defense.
All right. Anything else? I run this vote.
Run it.
Okay.
Sam is freaking out.
Sam, so, yeah,
This was a reputation on the line type of game for me, and like I'm terrified right now.
All right, 2 votes is not enough.
Does that not read false to anyone else?
No, it
Come
does.
on.
I'm not.
No, Sam's scaring me now, but I feel like I dug my grave and I'll just lie in it, okay?
It doesn't matter. The game's over. It literally doesn't matter. Either way,
the
like,
day.
I guess we could tie it, and then nobody would be executed.
10.
But then there'd be no votes left.
Just send it.
Send
I know it's
it.
fine then.
I trust Owen's read on the game.
No, you shouldn't. But
Taryn, have next season does die.
Okay.
And the game is over.
Okay.
Now the
Don't
question
fist
for
bump yet,
Sam's
Sam.
ego is which team actually won the game. Sam, how are you feeling right now?
I wish you could feel my.
All right, well, those are things that we do know.
I did completely throw that game if it's not Taryn.
Well, you guys do know that Jack was your virgin. Jack was a virgin,
Yeah.
triggered by Omer the librarian. Omer learned of a drunk, but the ping was incorrect because Omer was in fact poisoned on night 1. So neither player that Omer saw was actually the drunk. There was a drunk elsewhere though. Quinn is your first outsider in the recluse. Next to Owen, your empath. We also have Asia, your chef, who did learn of a sober chef 1. Now I guess we'll start going into things that probably will let you know how the game actually went. Actually, Sam is your slayer, who got killed on night 1. And I guess I'll tell you at this point.
Yeah.
Wow. Right.
Oh my god.
Let's go through the rest of it. Omer was poisoned librarian. I decided to show Sammy the Undertaker or Joe for the sober fortune teller as the drunk. In reality, it was Fishback, your Raven Keeper, who was the drunk. Which was actually kind of a problem because when Scally the monk failed to protect Jack, it became out that there was a poisoner, meaning Fishback's drunk info wouldn't be trusted regardless. I was hoping it would be triggered earlier. But, you know, Jofo, sober on night 1, picked Taryn and Fishback and got
Because
a
it would
yes.
make no sense to ping on me if you're sober.
Yep.
If you're drunk, I mean.
Sober, yes. And then Jofo was poisoned night 2 when he picked Taryn and who, Jofo?
Omer.
Omer. Okay, yeah, you got that. I was kind of hoping that you would end up, because there was a theory that Sam was like a star passing imp. Sam was your red herring, so if you ever checked him, you would have gotten a yes as well, which would have been very funny.
Oh my god.
Gabe was your Scarlet Woman. Liana was your poisoner.
Andy, you spy.
Andy was your spy. And Booyah was your mayor.
Oh my god!
Genuinely,
I love when Andy earnestly messaged me, being like, "But do you trust me?"
That was my best work. That was my best work.
And when Andy was like, "Puya, should I vote here?" I was like, "You are fucking. That is marination. Stop this, please."
Evil was doing.
It's his grin after he talks. He's so like, oh my god, dude.
Evil played such a good game. Like that final 9 round with the voting, it collapsed.
Sam knows me too well, though. Sam clogged me.
Yeah.
Taryn, were you consciously were you playing as a minion, trying to get like heat off of yourself by like?
No,
acting like
I
a
was
minion?
playing as a townsfolk. I genuinely believed the arguments I was saying because Jofo's logic still made no sense.
We had.
Wait,
Well,
I want to
yeah,
take
I mean,
a
you
page
were
out of Sammy's book. Liana, you're on the couch tonight.
I also don't believe that Puya believed Liana.
No, genuinely, Taryn, I did believe her fully until she stopped talking to me once she died. I was like, that feels weird. Why'd you just dump me after you died?
I mean,
That
it
was
felt
weird.
like everything just started crumbling in front of us. It was just like, oh,
Why
for
weren't you guys
fuck's
willing to
sakes.
let Liana go?
Yeah, I was. I was like, I
It
even
doesn't
told
make
Taryn.
sense for me to want Liana to go when she's only bad if I'm also bad.
I can also step in here. From my perspective, that day, the voting did kind of reveal evil. But if Liana gets voted out, I'm sorry, that round, Sam was already dead, correct? Yeah, never mind. Right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
the first time y'all tried to kill Liana and y'all killed Sammy instead. Scally had protected Sam the night before. I assume Scally would have done it again. If you guys execute Liana and Scally protects Sammy, Sammy will certainly learn Liana's a poisoner, exposing Taryn. So that would have been game winning on that night.
Oh,
I mean, I was planning to get caught. I was planning to get caught. The problem,
I was alive.
Yeah.
Oh, true. But
Yeah,
it would
so-
expose
so
two
the
of you.
whole-
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
The-
So we like that was kind of the goal, right? Was like ultimately for Taryn and I to be sussed out,
yeah.
and then to hopefully protect
to
Gabe
Gabe.
and Andy.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, because
have, like,
between a Scarlet Woman and Star Pass ability, I figured
Exactly.
one of them would be clear enough to pass to, but then it didn't happen.
And
Also,
that's why I
Stan-
came up
Well,
so
that-
quick
that's-
as a
but
butler,
that's-
because I was like, I'm here to get caught, baby. Like, let's fucking do this.
Yeah.
So I was
actually-
your butler.
Why did
I
y'all kill
actually
me
think the
instead of
worst-
poisoning me the night?
You
Liana
were
was
poisoned.
gonna
They
be
didn't
my
coordinate.
neighbor?
I did poison you.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, I thought you'd keep poisoning Jofo.
I actually thought
Well,
once it had Liana gotten killed, like because I was pushing Liana instead of Gabe there because I didn't know if Gabe was bad. That actually might have been like a win scenario for you guys if Liana got killed, because then Taryn could have died and it could have just gone to Gabe unsuspecting. But Gabe was like kind of like the secondary option there.
Good. No.
What were y'all
Asia.
doing at the end?
Wait, what?
Who?
Huh?
Giving
Like
up.
were y'all killing me and Scally was actually protecting me?
Yeah, you got attacked
Oh, yeah.
twice.
Oh, okay.
Taryn doubled
Yeah,
down.
you were the only non-sus person on the board.
And to be fair, Scally considered
I
not
didn't know
protecting
that the
Asia.
monk could protect the same person twice in a row.
I was like,
I was confidently telling my chat, I was like, I picked Asia. I know you disagree, but I picked Asia because Scally can't protect her twice in a row.
They're all, no.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
It's the Breaking Bad Walter White meme where he's in the truck.
Also, conversation 1 with Sam, he was like, "Gabe's evil, just so you know."
He came out with Soldier hard away, and I looked at him. I said, "You realize that's a really good evil bluff, right, Gabe?" And he was like, "Yeah, you know."
I will say though, if my argument against Sam towards like the mid to end game there, if he was evil, I think it would look exactly the same. I think Sam would be doing all the same things if he was evil.
Oh yeah,
You did a really good job of articulating that, Gabe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all of Sam being evil relied on an assumption that he star passed with a Scarlet Woman in the game.
Which is something of a Scarlet Woman in the game to star pass.
No, but it negates the Scarlet Woman's ability to star pass on night 1 because the Scarlet Woman is there so that if you get down to the final 5, 6, 7, you can still pass to them if you die if you're outed.
Right.
But
so
if
in the
you-
world where there's a Baron and not a Scarlet Woman, it makes sense to star pass early.
It just would have been it just would have been bold. Like I was hard claiming Slayer early to like and I didn't really have sus on me at the beginning to like take myself out early when I could have like gotten a couple rounds out of it with like a Scarlet Woman.
It is also
was
the
ra-
kind of
I-
move that Sam would try just to
Well,
see
and then
if
it's
it
also
works.
That is
like
true.
you
It
just
100%.
implicitly trust Sam. Like I implicitly, I mean, if I were on the good team and I was playing, like I implicitly trusted Sam because of course I would.
Well, what's interesting
yeah.
is that Zach did that exact thing like a month or so ago, and I called him out on it, and people did not believe him. So
He did an early star pass.
Yeah.
he did an early like sacrifice
Yeah.
play so that he could be credible in the as a ghost.
Okay. I can't set up a game. I think a lot of people have to go, right? But I could.
Yeah,
do
that was a
second
long one.
game. Yeah, it was a long one. 15 players. I not think it was gonna be 15 today, but I'm glad it was. Y'all. Yeah, that was.
No, that was
fun.
great. That was awesome.
Yes.
Liana,
Very fun.
Sammy, we hung with the boys.
Well done. Well done.
Sammy died early.
Yeah.
Dwight, did you say you're doing another one?
I will if some people are staying.
I'll stay.
I'll put my hand up and stay.
Okay. If you can stay, put your press spacebar. See how many people actually can.
How long will this be? Will this one be shorter?
If it's less people, it'll be shorter. Yeah, naturally. Let me see. 1, 2.
Imagine. Okay, there we go.
Okay, a lot of people are staying.
Yeah, let me just.
Gabe, are you staying, dog?
I really want to.
You should do it.
You scared to live or afraid to die? Which one is it?
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll stay.
Uh,
I really want to smoke pot, but I don't want to play this game high.
Bro, Gabe,
Oh, I've been there,
Oh,
man.
booyah,
Not good.
booyah.
Oh, Pooya, that was a day.
Yeah, I was streaming on 420 when it fell on Saturday last year. Took edibles, played midway through the game, started freaking out, and ended stream. I just played quiet. I was like, I can't even be on stream anymore. Please get me out of here.
How do I put my hand up? I'll play again.
Spacebar.
Like, can I be a traveler?
Yeah, you can. Scally, Asia, you headed out.
Okay, with this
Yeah.
many
Can I be the
people, I
imp
might need
next
to be
game?
a traveler.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I don't think I
Appreciate
can.
it.
I have like an out by 4. How long was this? This was 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and
It can't be under 2.5 hours.
these days are being. I'm telling you, you're getting 2-minute days today. Like I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Like no matter what.
I'm gonna feed my cat real quick. I'll be right back.
Cool. Who you're traveling, right?
I'm in. I'll be
Yeah,
right back.
Cool. Making this quick. I don't give a shit.
Owen and I were not here. It's because Owen
But it's
was
like really
helping
good.
me
Oh,
make my
there's-
Sammy, your
Sammy,
mic,
you're-
your mic is not working again.
No, not this again.
Oh,
Is it
I don't think I'm gonna play because I want to
Yeah,
run this
it's
fast.
terrible.
I know I want to.
Refresh.
No, I want to run it.
Refresh.
I like
Like
it.
Omer, kind of.
Hey,
Omer, like you.
I think I'm gonna run it just so I can run it super fast. Because
Yeah, and with travelers too.
yeah, exactly.
Totally fine.
Right.
But another Saturday.
Oh,
am
I think
down.
like next week or the week after if I run it, I definitely want to hop in and play because like I don't know, it's
yeah.
I don't.
If it
I also,
wasn't such a big number right now, I
exactly.
would.
If it got down to 8 or 9, I was like, okay, let's swap. But we're still kind of at a big player count, and I think like I want to run it fast for new players. I think some of them kind of have to. We'll see. But yeah, appreciate that.
They don't respect me. They wouldn't listen to me. If,
They don't respect
so
me.
much talking.
You know who doesn't respect me? Sammy never leaves private. Never leaves chats on time.
Oh, she doesn't respect me when we play on at nights. She never listens to the comp. But no, that was the first time I like had the whole evil team. I feel
Yeah,
so happy.
that was a fun one to watch. Y'all did good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Finally. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Other people did. I
Right.
just had to latch
Karen,
on.
are you traveling or not? I forgot to ask. Yes.
If it's not 2.5 hours, I can.
It
Not
won't be
travel.
2.5 hours. Definitely.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, can we shuffle the seats for funsies?
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Taryn, that happened to me 2 weeks ago, by the way, where I like looked at my token and I was like making a joke and I went mid joke to being very serious all of a sudden, and then everybody was like, "I feel like Sam just got an evil token," and I was like, "Wow, shit."
Yeah, I mean,
did.
to be fair, I think most of the time when people try to read like that, it doesn't actually mean anything because it could mean so many different things. But
sometimes it's accurate.
Sometimes it's right.
I've gotten more misinformation from that than accurate information.
I think you see that on the traders all the time. People are like, "Oh, this person changed
Oh,
up,"
yeah.
and they're always wrong.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Can someone
I feel like
explain the
that's, like-
chef? Sorry.
So the chef can see how many pairs of evil players there are around the board, like next to each other. They get
And so
information night
one is like the default
So if they
because
get
none of you
that
are next
means
to each other.
The recluse and Liana counted as a pair because the
You're part of
recluse
that
reads as
pair.
bad.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I was like,
Yeah.
is one like the default? Like, okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Why? What's the
it
thinking
could
behind
be
giving
zero.
Chef 1 instead of Chef 0? Is just Chef 0 like is actually worse for the evil team?
I think it would have been worse.
Ignore your tokens.
I didn't get it.
I don't even have one.
All right, so I actually have to go, but this was fun. I'm gonna do some more studying. I'll probably come back at some later date, but
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Bye, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.
Bye,
Hope
Andy.
you
It's
enjoyed
nice
it.
talking. You're so cool.
Bye, Andy.
I see you soon, Andy.
Bye, Andy.
I
Yeah, I was actually concerned that only a 1 for the chef was actually kind of damning for us because of how many bad people there were. That like basically very few of them could be next to each other, and therefore people who are surrounded by confirmed good people like me and Gabe were kind of like, ooh.
Could also have red herring, right?
I don't think red herring counts
Not
for
on,
chef.
not on a chef.
Just fortune teller.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck is a gunslinger?
A what?
It's complicated.
Oh,
It's a traveler game.
Yeah. What? Huh?
Yeah, you've never played with that. It's
Basically it's a role that everyone knows exists. It's just so Puya can leave the game early, but this is just a power that someone has and it's kind of public.
And he might be good, he might be bad. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Puya's probably a good guy.
Gunslinger.
And if we
Oh, that's a dangerous one.
If we vote to execute Puya, it doesn't count as our execution for the day. So
are we not doing trouble brewing? Are we?
It's trouble. It's trouble brewing.
No,
yes.
Okay.
it is trouble
Only
brewing.
my
it's
role
just
is yeah.
You guys should.
My thing
see-
with travelers is that it's hard to find a reason to not vote them out quickly.
All right.
Yeah.
Everyone sees a token of some kind.
No.
Especially if you're powered like
Oh,
that.
I don't see it.
fuck. Oh, because I didn't. Yeah, it's garden. Yeah. There's your token. Behold. Oh, so I didn't even see the tokens the first time. Fuck. I could have just left it as it was.
I'm good.
All right. Everyone sees.
My
the-
token says Brandon Donlin. I don't know what that means.
Oh, that means you're the end.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, that's what I had last
weird.
All right.
What's your power as Brandon Donlin?
Oh, God.
I have to look at the sheet.
Great. Good night. Hey.
Hello.
How long do you think you're staying?
I don't know until I have a panic attack and want to leave. Probably.
Okay, evil. You're evil. Sure. Fuck it. I don't care.
God. Yay. All right.
Gabe is the demon.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Poor guy.
Hello.
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 Hello, friend.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I
just
am
gonna-
pleased to inform you that your demon is Gabe.
I'm Scarlet Woman.
You can't tell me that.
Bitch.
I didn't know.
I didn't hear it. I have no idea what kind of minion he is.
Omer, get out.
I didn't know.
Leave. Poison someone.
Okay, so I think the correct move here, I know people poison their neighbors. I think the right move is to poison the neighbor of the imp, right? Like that's a little bit more like protective. Although now I know there's a Scarlet Woman, so there's a whole other, but like the correct move is to poison Sam here. So I'm going to do that.
Sam?
Yeah.
Right, sounds good. Thank you. Right instinct, wrong person. What a shame.
Hello.
Hello there. How are you feeling about being the imp this time?
Excited and a little worried, but it's gonna be fun.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
No, I'm just fucking around.
Okay, your minions are Fishback and Omer.
Okay, Fishback and Omer.
Yeah, those are your minions. Your bluffs, these are roles that you know are not in play, are
Okay.
Monk, Butler, Virgin.
and Virgin. Okay, gotcha. And you said it's Fishback and
Omer.
Okay, gotcha. Ooh,
Yeah.
very fun.
And also reminder, so how travelers work, by the way, travelers, you know their role, you don't know their alignment. If the traveler is good, they don't learn anything. If the traveler is evil, they learn who the demon is. So it's possible
Okay.
Puya could come up to you and say like, "Hey, I know you're the demon," but once again, he could be good and just bluffing you.
Yeah, and
So
yeah.
because you have no confirmation on your end. So just,
Okay, and what's his ability as gunslinger?
So each day after the first vote runs, he can choose someone who voted and just kill them outright.
Wow.
Yeah, so it kind of
if
speeds up
you
the game a
don't
bit
vote,
because
yeah. So if you don't vote, you can't be killed by the gunslinger.
on the first execution of the day. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Cool. All right. Thank you. I will show these two as I'll show spy actually. I'm gonna do spy. That's typically not done. Chase, typically it's first one that has a tally, but like I'm not gonna do a custom roll with some of the new players here. I can't be bothered. Oh, so now we're just ignoring me. Okay, hello.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're just ignoring me. That's fine. It's
No,
okay.
I went to go get a snack.
Oh, so valid actually.
Oh, sorry.
I was eating like crab dip earlier, and then had to eat some during the stream because I was like I didn't finish it in time because I had to do all the setup for PC. Anyways, I'm yapping. You learned that either Taryn or Sam is the spy.
Cool, thanks.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
0.
Okay.
Thank you. Sizes are perfect now. Like we're perfectly fine. So I'm very happy. I can stop buying tissue boxes now, which is great. Because God knows that was an annoying expense. I'm sorry, do both of them just refuse to join?
Hello. Does chef info count Puya?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
You're kidding me, right?
I once again promise you, nothing was changed with the gardener. You just got this token. There is VOD proof.
Okay. Omer and Owen.
Where the fuck? Omer Owen, no.
Thank God. Okay. At least not starting with the same nonsense as last time.
Thank you. What's up, Scally?
Fit in my underwear anymore, and so then I went to Edith. I'm like, can I just have my backups? And yeah.
Yeah, I never asked for my backup, which was a mistake. I should have just done that.
I didn't realize we could do it either, and then somebody did it. I don't
That's
remember.
exactly
Who.
what
Andy
happened
did.
for us.
Andy's not here anymore. I wish because Andy ripped his on like day 6.
Because of course he did. Because of course he did.
Yeah. He just sat down and goes, it's gaping, guys. There's a
He's like, hey, does this look fine? Cheeks spread.
2 players, or 2 minutes, not 2 players. Fucking Christ. Go talk. A speed game.
2 minutes. Oh my God.
Yeah, speed game. Have fun.
All right, I'm going to the
outsider counts.
Oh, I feel so much better now. Like, it's great. This is incredible. Being able to breathe like this.
Nobody wants to talk. Joe.
Surgery's worse.
Rude.
First for the record.
Oh, well, I was just about to ping you. Okay.
What do you got going on this game?
Do this round.
I can give you a 3.
Not you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Great.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Well, if you're bad, I'm cooked now because I just gave it to you.
No. Nope. You're
You'll
good.
offer yourself up.
Yeah, and I'm okay
so,
being. Yeah.
So what are you? You're the investigator then, or no? Sorry.
No.
You're the librarian.
Librarian.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Cool.
Who's the other person?
Taryn, I need to go check.
Okay. Keep an eye on that. Like, could be good bluff too. But anyways.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
All right.
Dwight, he just gave me the bluffs, and I said I was going to take. He thinks he's going to take Monk, and I think I'm going to take Virgin just for like chaos and fun.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Right.
It's a town, but I've also heard of Night One. Yeah, so I don't know. Do you have anything?
I've only talked to Fishback, and he really didn't give me much. We just did a 3 for 3, and
that's the other thing too. Is like you could kill me early too, right? Like or like revote me out early. I mean, no, but like because then it like removes the unknown of the mayor bounce. So That's another thought. Throwing it all out.
Chat, let me know. Dwight's chat, let me know. Is she the mayor? Let me take it in. I'm convinced. Okay, listen, I told Owen this. Okay, I'm looking for a final 2. I'm building a reputation of honesty. I voted last minute. Okay, so you're my number 1. Okay, let's get out
do
of
it.
here. How do I leave?
We're making a final 2 in Clocktower. This is what we're doing
Yeah.
now. I love that.
How do I leave?
Backspace.
I don't know how to leave. Dwight.
Backspace.
3.
It's always you. It is always you.
No, it's not me.
This time,
We're unionizing.
All right.
Who's the M? You must show yourself now.
Talk.
The act of solidarity.
Any outsiders?
I've heard of an outsider.
You have heard of an outsider? Okay.
Which kind?
I've heard of a butler.
Oh, that sucks. We should just vote on the butler. Quintavious, is that you?
I'm not a butler. No shot.
Should we, I mean, is everybody actually okay with voting out a butler?
Yes.
Do you think you know who it is? Like, on top of knowing it's out there?
I mean, I think there's a chance I know who it is if the information's good.
Guys, he's trying to sacrifice himself again to gain credibility. He's the
we just did this. We just did this.
Wait, are there any
same bit twice, brother.
Sammy.
Come on.
can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there a virgin in the game?
Yes. Nominate me if you want. If you're first night info.
Great. Yeah, would like to figure that out.
Are you first night info? Wait, what are you?
I am. I think I'm first night info.
Nominate me then.
Okay, but I might also be drunk.
Just do it before somebody else does.
Yeah,
okay,
right,
I'd like to nominate Fishback.
Why?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I think that I should go.
Well, Sammy, can you share what your fake information is?
I'm gonna hold my info.
Okay.
Fishback.
Even could be the
There's
drunk
really
too,
around the two.
Fishback defense.
or evil.
Yeah. No defense here. I mean, I beg to be nominated.
And anything else pertinent before I run this vote? Bring it. All right.
Okay, wait. So Sammy, do you want to die? You just want to hold your info?
I'm either night 1 or I had drunk info.
Well,
So
and
I
if
think
we have an Undertaker, you dying, we could figure out
Right,
if
that
you're
would
drunk
confirm
or
it
not.
either way. Yeah. That's
So
not
don't
bad.
say which one you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so I'll nominate Sammy then.
Why?
Yeah, obvious reasons why.
She wants
Okay, I'm
Because
sorry.
she wants to die.
Yeah.
Sorry for trying to let you speak. My bad.
I'm not
Sammy,
gonna-
your defense.
You shouldn't put everybody on it, right? I mean,
No, I want
It
this.
could be poison too, right?
All right, I'm gonna run this vote. It takes 6.
We don't need this.
yes, Omer, yes. That's a poison
She's
virgin would
asking.
also not work. Would also not proc.
All right.
We're not
that's
gonna be
enough.
8.
Any other nominations for today?
Puya, you good or bad?
Good.
Any other-
You gonna shoot someone?
Settles it.
Yeah. You gonna shoot someone with your gun?
Well, this was the second. Yeah, this was the
Second
second vote. So I don't know if anyone even voted on the first one.
No vote on the first one. That's correct.
Oh, good. We got that out of the way.
With
Ooh, that loophole sucks.
Oh.
Sammy has been
Ooh,
executed
this game.
and does die. Good night.
I have to go to the bathroom.
No one asked.
Hey, you.
Hi. So Sam was heavily indicating librarian. Sammy obviously is. I mean, I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's strongly what I was getting off of him. So I guess I'll do Taryn for fun.
Okay. I swing and a miss. Hey,
Hello.
you get to kill someone.
Yeah, let's kill Taryn.
Taryn, all right, sounds good. Thank you.
Quindustries go for the Q.
Hello. What would you like to learn here?
Okay, so I am the Undertaker, and
Correct.
so I get to learn if the person that died, like I get to learn what their power is,
You
right?
learn the role of the person that was executed, and they executed
Yes.
Sammy.
So yes, I would like to cash in. I would like to know. Can I only do it once?
This happens every night, so yeah, you get to learn everything.
Okay, yeah. Then I would like to know Sammy's superpower, please. Share it into the mic.
Sammy's superpower is that of being extremely inebriated because she is the drunk.
Can't count on anyone in this town. My goodness.
What a shame,
awesome.
right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why does he have a landline on hand? Blocked. I don't know. There's been like a weird thing recently. Anyways. I mean, I don't think they're claiming Butler. I think that was a fake thing. And if they are claiming Butler, then whoop. Anyways. I don't know how to fix the block thing. I just don't know how to fix it. So, this is beyond me now. Hello. What? I think that person's name was Kaylee, I'm pretty sure.
One more time?
The wardrobe person, I think it was Kaylee, I'm pretty sure.
Kaylee? Yeah.
I think that's right. We should ask.
Kaylee?
I think it was Kaylee, because I remember, because I have a friend named Kaylee, and I remember thinking like, oh, she has my friend's name. So I think it's that, but we need to ask, I don't know, ask the other people who were there longer. I was there for like 2 weeks, brother. Ask like the final three.
C name, I think. But anyway, okay.
Ask ask other people who were there. Y'all saw her more than I did. Hey.
Hello.
2 players. Pick them.
Sam and Taryn.
Sam Taryn?
Yeah.
No.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Sam was claiming Saul Butler? Okay, great. That's perfect. That's lovely.
Talking shit while I was gone.
No, you were the shit.
Yes.
Good morning, Taryn dead.
Oh
shit.
I think Taryn Star passed, for what it's worth.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought when you said like you knew about a butler.
I heard of a librarian.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, I am ongoing info.
Okay. Why you look?
Do you have anything?
I mean, you've got what I've got. I'm the virgin, either drunk or poisoned. Should we let Quinny in? Are you? What do you want to tell? You look quite flummoxed. Do you want to give anything else?
You can let Quinn in. I don't have anything from him. Oh, okay, all right. Apparently,
go fuck yourself. Apparently, yeah. That's
yeah.
Oh my god.
That'd be so funny.
Ugh. Okay.
Wait, you stopped us.
We'll talk later.
Oh damn! I'll leave. Bye.
Any information at the moment?
I do.
And
but I'm trying to figure out if I should give it to you or not. You might be a little sus, Omi. I'm gonna let Gabe in. Is that okay?
No, because I'm a little bit sus of him.
Oh, okay.
That was only on vibes, and it might be from the last game.
Sorry, I missed you yesterday.
Yeah, and I missed you when you tried to ping me just now. So.
Oh, good.
Either of you got anything fun going on?
Not in particular. I can give you the 2 I just gave Jack if you want to.
I gave 3 as well. I'm happy to share.
That sounds great. I can share my 3 also.
All right, I'll go first. Empath, Fortune Teller, Raven Keeper.
Okay, that's funny. Mine are Empath, Raven Keeper, Soldier.
Okay. Mine are Slayer, Soldier, and Raven Keeper. So we got.
Oh wow, we've got a lot of overlap in our 3s. Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Cool.
Owen, if you are the empath, have you learned anything?
I'm not that one.
Okay, sounds good.
Copied and pasted it.
Oh, I see now. I'm able to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're just gonna sit here, or?
Fine, I'll stand.
I don't need you for the day. You're a traveler.
Just getting older.
Anyways, there's 10 of you alive. Feel free to discuss.
So I've heard, I heard of an Undertaker, with Sammy as the drunk.
Oh, is there How many outsider claims are there? Because I've heard 2,
You've heard 2 besides drunk, or including that drunk?
including drunk.
Uh-oh.
Well, so that means
we should look at who that outsider is, because if there's not a third person claiming outsider, then that person was probably given Butler as a bluff.
Or
Sam, are you Butler?
No.
No.
But you think you know who it is?
I no longer know who it is.
There's also a universe where someone's bluffing Undertaker, and then it's easy to just go to Sammy and be like, "Hey, you're the drunk. That's what you thought."
I was going to do that if I hadn't died. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, but I'm good though.
You know your star pass move, Terrence.
I was just hoping to die.
Hey, Terrence,
because
can
I'm
you
the
share
chef
what
and
you
I'm
were
useless.
since you're dead?
Yeah, I'm the
You're
chef.
the chef?
Oh,
and I got
what
a
did you-
0.
Okay.
Chef 0. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So they wasted their kill on me.
Noms are open.
You know what? He's actually seemingly trustworthy this time, for once.
I'm still at 3.5, Homer.
I'm impressed he hasn't worked up a sweat yet.
I know, right?
Second call for nominations.
I just like the conversations are so short.
I don't have any.
Sam, can you give us something? Because like I've gotten a lot of like weird stuff off of you. I mean, we had a weird combo.
I mean, I'll tell you. What do you want to know?
Because I tried to let Quinn in, and I don't know. Like, give me something from you.
You tried to let Quinn in, and you left.
No, I was there. Quinn and I had a conversation. You left.
Well, I know, but no, I was with Dwight. I was stuck with Dwight.
What's the situation with this fake Butler?
Yeah.
So like there
What do
was
you mean?
there were like words of a Butler yesterday, but now there's not anymore.
Sam put out words that there was a Butler,
There's
and
still a Butler.
Sam has said he is now unsure about it.
Information, Sam.
Sammy, it was Sammy came to me originally and said that she had gotten a librarian ping on me or Taryn as the Butler. Before we did that, Sammy and I shared my role with Sammy, and she said, "Well, if it's not you, it must be Taryn." And so then I was like, "Okay, well." Then Taryn died. So either way, like for me, the Butler's out of the question.
Yeah. So Sammy being the drunk actually solves that problem, and it makes it seem
right.
like it's not
Right.
very
That's why I'm saying I don't feel like there necessarily is a.
Yeah, I think the conclusion or the confusion was just that it seemed like maybe you were representing librarian or Butler, but I think that's not the case.
I'm just gonna guess it's
Correct,
poison or
yeah.
spy then, given kind of where we're at with Dwight wanting to
But
do.
why would a spy kill the chef?
Yeah, spy killing chef.
What
is
if they
not
haven't had a
great idea.
chance to talk? Yeah.
True.
And they're short rounds.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Sam, can we
The
also
rounds are so short.
Huh?
Can we
Call
talk next
for
round?
nominations?
Yes, of course. I would love to get somebody on the block here in case we have an Undertaker or something. I'll nominate Omer.
Right? Why?
I don't know. I don't know what Omer is, so I feel like it's a decent kill here.
Omer defense.
I'm okay to die. It's not a huge deal if I do. Whatever.
Anything else? If I run this vote for Omer.
Oh wait, no, can't use
Wait,
mine.
don't dead vote on it.
Yeah.
We're running it.
I think we should get someone on the block.
I agree.
Need one more.
Omer, vote for yourself, maybe.
You gotta have a reason.
I don't want to vote for myself.
No, I know.
Oh, that was sketchy.
Any
That
other
was sketchy.
nominations?
Who didn't vote there?
I didn't vote.
I didn't vote.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Puya. A lot of people had their hands up. Gabe, Sam, Liana, Quinn.
That's
knock. All right, I figured this might happen. They'd be too scared to answer me. I spun a wheel and Quinn, you're dead. No, you're dead anyway. I was gonna kill the who's there. Quinn is dead.
Quinn dies.
Quinn.
I thought we were boys, Puya.
We need
I
to
thought we
vote
were
out
boys.
Puya. We need
The
to vote
wheel
out
didn't
Puya.
like it. The wheel didn't
You're
like
dead
it.
to me.
The wheel didn't like it. What you
Terrible
want, guys?
choice.
Wait, was that
no.
was that Slayer?
We need to.
No, that
1,000% we need to vote out Puya.
Puya's a gunslinger.
Yes, I agree.
Oh,
You
okay.
do that. We
every
vote on
round.
That's a little
Puya.
late.
You can
cannot
call for the exile of Puya, yeah, if you want to.
But you can
I'll throw Puya up there on the block. Here.
Right? Tell us why.
That was This is dangerous to let go another round. That was great.
Does my dead vote get wasted on this or no?
No,
No count.
Puyo, your
Why
defense.
does his dead vote not get wasted?
My
So-
defense
Traveler.
is
So yeah, traveler votes are different. Yeah, your defense for public murder.
You'd think after a 2.5 hour session where everyone's hair turned gray, they'd want a little fun, but I guess not. I guess not. We don't want fun. We don't want fun
I
here.
can't have you spinning a wheel on who.
I co-sign. I'm team fun. You convinced me.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
All right. Let me be honest. There is no wheel.
Oh,
You just wanted Quinn dead.
See, all right, you snake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run this vote. It takes 6 votes to exile Puyo for cold-blooded
Also, let me
murder.
say another thing. Honest, I have not been paying attention. So if Quinn was bad for obvious reasons, I just wanted Quinn dead. That was the one I was looking at.
That's crazy hurtful. After all we've been through, the memories made.
Oh well, Puyo's gone.
Wow.
All right. Can I nominate someone?
You're dead now. Like, no. Any other nominations before I end
But I still have a dead vote, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll nominate somebody if anybody has like night one information.
I'm gonna nominate Sam. Sorry, Sam, you're just like sus to me. I thought that like our convo was a little bit weird, and like all this. I mean, like the stuff with the librarian kind of now does make sense, but like just in the interest of a speed game, like you're the only person I have any suspicion of right now. So I can only I don't really have a good rationale.
Sam,
I'm actually feeling better about Sam now.
Oh.
Sam defense.
Oh, because of the Butler stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think my defense would just be. I feel like I'm maybe the only one that's sus because I'm like the only one really speaking, per usual. You know, Gabe, as you said, but you know, I think I need to stay alive one more night. I think would be helpful.
Okay. Anything else pertinent before I run this vote?
I think if my chef 0 is correct and Puya is bad, it makes it a lot less likely that Sam is bad.
I was good, just chaotic.
Right.
I don't really believe him.
Chaotic good.
I can see it going either way.
It takes 4 votes to put Sam on the block for running it.
We should put somebody on the block.
I just don't think he's the best person to put on the block.
I agree.
Can I ask a clarifying question, Dwight?
Yeah.
Quinn was not executed, correct?
Correct. He died. He just died.
Okay.
Jofo, do you have important information? Like, are you a good role that's valuable?
Yes.
I'll nom Gabe.
Why?
I've heard that there's a reason that someone got an evil ping on him. Whether that's investigator, fortune teller, I will hold that. But yeah, we need to get someone on. Might as well.
Gabe defense.
I think that's pretty much nothing other than one ping.
Is Owen breaking up or am I breaking up?
You are breaking up, but you look better now.
Oh, good. Oh, thank you.
I mean, this just feels like a nomination for the sake of a nomination, which I think Owen has pretty much said. But if you want to go for it, I'm happy to renominate somebody.
We can get info.
I mean, I think that Jack has said nothing so far.
I'm just trying to get the lay of the land. That's. I wasn't saying anything last game either, and I was confirmed good last game.
So, I think that's pretty suspicious. I think he was good last game. I think he is very likely, maybe not very likely, but could be evil and doesn't quite know how to navigate that yet.
I didn't say anything last game other than when I called out the 4 evil people like 4 rounds before he goes.
I'm gonna run. Do you know anything about Gabe? Has Gabe given us? Sorry, I froze for a minute. Did he give us anything about who he is?
No, I mean, I can tell you guys now that I'm the monk. So if you guys want me to stay in the game to try and save people, I will do that. But if you want to run the vote, run the vote.
All right.
Wait, who did you save last night?
Last night I saved Liana.
It takes 4 votes to put Gabe on the block.
So nice.
We're running it.
Oh, I won't vote for
Can
you.
we put 4 on it?
4 or 5 is as good as fine. I mean,
the day's about to end anyway, so.
Owen, will you put it down?
Probably
if
gonna
you
go
get
through.
Sure. Oh wait. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Anything else before I end the day?
Does anyone have a role that is like would be valuable to like confirm, but isn't that important? Otherwise, we let it stand.
10.
Can I renominate somebody?
You can confirm
If you nominate already, then
I'll nominate Liana then, I guess. But I want to know why you feel it's valuable to kill you over Gabe.
Liana defense.
Oh, I don't know. Gabe saved me, so I feel indebted that now it's my turn to throw myself on the sword to save him.
Okay, but is it valuable to confirm you or have good information out there?
Oh no, I'm not an information role.
Right, anything else before I run this vote?
So this is
Yeah,
somebody
I-
who we should kill then, right?
I just wrote down minion panic next to Omer. That's my relevant information.
Okay.
Running the vote.
I literally voted for him, but that's fine.
He also did just vote.
We're
for
trying to
him,
get
which was
votes
very
off of him
important.
though as well.
Well, Liana's
Yeah, one vote off
throwing
of
her
me.
name out
I thought
there.
Taryn doesn't take notes.
Yeah, wait a second. Inconsistencies. Taryn, maybe you did what you accused Sam of doing. Star passed out of the gate.
Right. Any day in 10.
That'd be such a good storyline.
For the record, the
Sammy,
best
your
logic
mic's
you guys had last game was the voting.
Sammy, what'd you say?
That was-
Yes.
So
that was
I-
fake arguing against
I
that.
can't nominate, right?
Okay, guys, Sammy.
Why not?
Can anyone still nominate?
You can nominate.
a couple
Me. Why
people
can't
can.
I be nominated?
Can someone nominate Fishback?
Yeah, nominate me. That's
Red
fine.
Virgin?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
I mean,
Well, it wouldn't work
Can I do
anyway.
it? Can I still nominate?
no,
Yeah.
she's just saying
No,
that
no,
I'm,
not
I'm
to
worth
do that.
killing.
Like, to get someone to check.
10.
Well, we've lost our Undertaker.
Yeah,
I hate
it-
to tell you.
7. 6.
So is it worth
No,
nominating?
no, go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, like, I
Yeah,
don't
I
mind
don't
dying.
think- I think we're.
Two.
There
You
was
can
enough
nominate.
panic.
I'll nominate
I like
Fishback.
where this is right
Who
now.
said that? Gabe?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Is that legal?
Yeah, you're still allowed to.
For everything Sammy just said.
It's not a bad. It's not a bad kill. No, I think that's reasonable. I mean, there's nothing to confirm me as the virgin. I'm good. I mean, we think Sammy's the drunk. The Undertaker's dead now, thanks to Team Chaos. But so it's not going to get any info. But either way, whatever.
Right. Anything else before I run this vote for Fishback?
Wait. So
Nobody had like any thoughts. We were about to like end the game,
I
end
have-
the day, and then it fell on Gabe, and now all of a sudden there's like 5 people
I kind of agree,
nominated and all
Taryn. I
these
feel like
different
we might
ideas.
have. I kind of feel like we accidentally put the demon on the block, and now there's like chaos going on.
But Sammy, nobody thinks Sammy is like chaos. It's like,
No.
Yeah, Sammy was the one who threw it out there.
Right. Anything else before I run this
Mechanistic
vote?
question
That is
about
true.
Steven though, right? Because so Sammy being the drunk doesn't preclude her from dying if she nominates Steven and Steven is telling the truth about being the virgin.
It does.
Right.
Right?
right.
No, it does preclude her from dying.
Yes, it does
She's
preclude her from
outsider,
dying,
not
yeah.
a townsfolk.
Yeah. Only a townsfolk would die.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to run this vote. It takes 4 times. Excuse.
So Fishback, if you were the virgin at this point, is that first nomination thing over, or would Gabe have?
Yeah, I have
he's
no
done.
utility in the game anymore, other than being
Anything
a
in
great
10?
player.
I think you're useful, Steven.
His mind.
5. 3. 2.
I mean, like a good player, not like a good.
With that, Gabe has next to you and does
Legend.
die. Good night. Poison.
I didn't mean like a great. I didn't mean like I'm a great player. I meant like like a good person.
No,
to
no,
have
it's
in the
okay.
game.
You just it's okay. Just boost your ego during the game. It's fine. It's okay. You can do that. Just
All
hype
right, so
yourself up.
obviously, speaking of boosting my ego, I screwed the pooch when I didn't poison Sam last night. So it sounds like Sam and Owen are both info rolls. I do think I need to probably poison Sam again. Is that going to be super fucking confusing? I don't know. I'm confused.
Sam.
Yeah, so let's do Sam again.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Wait,
this is
should
when
I-
you.
hold on.
Oh,
I know. But if Joe posed the yeah, I think we're just going to do Sam.
Sam.
Mike.
Hey, congrats on the promotion. You did great. What are you bluffing, by the way?
Butler.
Okay.
It's not good.
All right. I'm just putting that down. All
Well,
right.
I might switch to Raven Keeper though.
Okay.
Okay.
Please choose a player.
Owen.
Okay. Thank you. Has he voted like a butler? Okay. You let them not have a spy for one game. I mean, I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Those players.
Jack and Owen.
Jack, Owen, no. Oh, it's not fine at all. Because there's no third outsider. He's cooked if he says Butler. But it's fine. But it's not fine. But it's fine. But it's not fine.
Who voted for me again?
Good morning,
Not
all.
Fishback.
Aaron, that was I didn't want to be. I didn't
Owen
want to be
perished
gunslung.
in the night.
Who died?
Owen.
No, that sucks.
Yeah, we have half the
Oh my god, not 23 minutes. Chase, I can't hold their hand to the right answer. Sometimes you gotta like put in the hey, I have these, and then figure out what that means. Okay, so shut the fuck up.
But especially with you dying.
Yeah, it does. But
I
again,
understand, but I'm telling you the truth. I really am.
Yeah, I'll choose to believe. Obviously, I'll keep the world open that you're lying, but
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Yeah. Well, and
but I mean, now the only people I haven't checked are Steven and Liana, and I tend to trust Steven. That's a wild play as an imp.
To claim Virgin, yeah.
To claim Virgin, and then just get lucky about the person who nominated you.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's
now
true.
I'm kind of looking at Liana, who's claiming Mayor, and I just tend not. Well, but she also volunteered to die. I don't know.
And you haven't hit your red herring yet.
I haven't hit my red herring yet either.
Fascinating. All right,
I've
well,
now checked 5 people on the board out of 11 real players. So
that's wild. All right, well, we will see what happens if you live.
Yeah.
Count, you're right.
Or sorry, as traveler.
Yeah, so Gabe, I mean, Omer's Butler claim is funny because he tried to claim Butler, but like if we do know we have a drunk, that Jack, I'm gonna let him in. Oh,
sure.
never mind. He went away. So okay, like Omer tried to claim Butler, we're only supposed to have one outsider. So if we do have a drunk confirmed by
one of Sammy or Omer is
and
very
then,
likely to be bad. Then
It's good. Puya's dead. Who cares? Quinn's dead. Who cares? Taryn's dead. You know what I mean?
I don't know anything about Jack or Omer. Or Owen.
Yeah,
Actually.
okay, I don't either.
All right. Let's.
Okay. Hello.
Are you good or bad?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm the mayor.
You're the mayor. Okay.
Yeah.
I think if my info is right, you or Fishback is bad. Omer's probably bad. Gabe
Steven's
and
definitely bad, I feel like.
that's.
Right?
I mean, I'm leaning a lot more toward him, which is why I talked to you and not him.
Well, and especially why when Sammy, the whole thing about the drunk thing, and like then it's like, oh, he's cleared now, no one's ever gonna kill him, and he's not gonna die at night, and all that fun stuff. Like it just feels feels obvious.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but like he is confirmed by the drunk by Quinn, so I'm not trying to come to the conclusion he's evil. Besides social reads, it's kind of
nominate now. Yeah. Oh God, here comes the.
That my information.
Well, whether or not Jofo is
that it has to be true.
Oh, Chef Zero. Yeah. Hello, 6.
So we're probably not going to end up killing today, right?
I mean, we can kill today and then kill and then not kill the next round. I mean,
you're right.
What's the theory behind not killing at 6?
Well, last time
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was kicking in
Well,
around last time. So, Gabe, it doesn't make sense to kill on 4 in the end game because then it just you lose the information that you would get from the demon killing.
Okay.
But I was saying it was the same thing last time where there were 6 of us alive and 5 of us were sus.
Yeah.
But here we don't have that same whatever.
Yeah.
So,
I'll nominate if we're down to kill.
Noms are open.
Yeah. I'll nominate Omer.
Why?
Couple of reasons. So number one, I did make up the fact that like I was the Undertaker and got Sammy as the drunk. I was kind of just taking a shot there because she got wrong info on Taryn and me. But then Quinn as the Undertaker, I would assume got that same piece of information because he didn't like refute it when it was public. I was playing Undertaker, and Omer had come to me and told me he was the Butler, which obviously we don't have 2 outsiders if we're in a base unless we have a Baron in the game. And then he corrected himself and told me he was the Raven Keeper. I am the Raven Keeper, so Omer is not the Raven Keeper, and I did tell Taryn that in my conversation right before I talked to Omer, where he claimed Raven Keeper to me.
That's funny.
So I think a Chef Zero actually, or what'd you say it was? Taryn?
Chef Zero, yeah.
Chef, yeah. I think that can make sense. If Gabe was bad, Puya is bad, Omer is bad, and then there's somebody on the other side of the board. Puya might not actually be bad in that world, but
He doesn't have to be, but he definitely was pretty sus.
Omer defense.
I mean, randomly killing the Undertaker is kind of tough.
Oh, he was the Undertaker?
I honestly really respect Sam's crazy ass double claim. Like, that's actually fucking crazy. Because there's some information out there that Sam may be the spy. And so I think that that's what he is. So, I mean, I guess it really comes down to whether you believe me or him. But I guess I kind of trusted him, so I told him what I was. But that was a big mistake.
But if I was the spy, I would have already known.
You would
that
known
anyway,
already,
so.
yeah.
Anything else before I run this?
Which is why I told you.
It is the second time Sam's gone after Omar now, and the first time there was very little information. So this does feel like it could be. I'm not saying it is, but it could be a hunch that Sam is just running with right now.
This is the
I don't
second
know,
one
guys.
I've gone for
I feel like Sam's pretty trustworthy. I feel like his hunches are good.
Now,
right? This vote, it takes 3.
Don't we all agree? He was right last time.
So was I, you little bitch.
I think this is a good kill.
Steven, you don't want this?
I think we put one more.
3 is
Yeah,
fine.
good vote, Jack.
Jack Atkins.
3 is just enough.
Homer, what is your role?
Any other nomination?
If it's
I'm the
not any of the
Raven Keeper.
Wait, you can't both be Raven Keeper.
That's why I'm going to nominate Sam right now.
I think Omer's a minion who didn't have his bluffs.
No, at this point, he would have his bluffs, but I've told nobody I was the Raven Keeper all game, and so he probably thought it wasn't in the.
I don't have any roles from almost anybody else. Like I told Sammy that I was Raven Keeper, and then I told you, and then you say that you're conveniently Raven Keeper now. Like
I did tell Sammy I was Raven Keeper off the bat. When Sammy counted me down 3-2-1 on her investigator ping, I said Raven Keeper out loud to Sammy, and then was like. Oh, she's typing because she can't speak.
Oh.
Right?
Is that a dead rule? You can't speak?
No, she can't.
It's a microphone.
Sam, your defense.
Did claim Raven Keeper.
Okay. So I mean, I claimed it
too.
early. At this point, I think it's unlikely that I'm killed at night anyway. So if we want to kill me, I think that's fine. That's kind of my, whatever. I know Omer's lying, and so I think Omer's bad. I don't know if he's a demon or not, but.
Wait, anything else? I run this vote. Takes 3 attacks.
What was the chef?
You have to believe one of us.
Rating
Chef
again?
0.
Zero. Yeah, so if both Jack and Jofo are good and my info is good, then it heavily implies that Omer would be bad.
Anything else today?
What is Jack? Jack, I don't know anything about you.
Yeah, I was actually about to reveal that. I'm the Slayer. I'm concerned that I might die soon. So I don't know. I feel like this is a good time to use my Slayer and just try to suss out if someone is or is not the demon based on information.
Can you use your shot on Omer?
Yeah. So
if we have the votes on Omer, he could shoot
the
someone
votes
like
are already on
Fishback.
Omer, and the chef thing is correct. I feel like the information I've gathered would lead me to think that Liana might be.
I think Omer and Liana are the two likely options. So I guess.
Agree. So
Yeah.
Liana.
Why not? Why not? Oh, I guess.
I think Fishback or Liana is fine. Either one.
You can slay me. Yeah, slay me.
I just don't
No,
think.
No, wait. Hang on.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, you're too excited. I'm gonna slay Liana.
All right. What's your weapon of choice here to slay Liana?
Blow dart.
Jack takes a blow dart, aims it at Liana, and realizes he has never used a blow dart before. It misses entirely, and nothing happens.
Do we ever?
Okay, is there a world? Sorry, is there a world that was a little bit weird? Okay, like no sus on Jack at all. Nobody's talking about Jack, and then suddenly he decides to take a random Slayer shot at Liana out of totally. Left
he was
field.
talking to me.
Not out of left field.
Well,
Yeah.
a few things. I had gotten information that had told me either Jofo or Liana was suspect. If the Chef 0 was accurate, and I do think Omar might be evil, then I would disqualify Jofo from that. And then I feel like if I slay, I am the Slayer. So if I miss on Liana, then we know she's not the demon at least.
Well, or you're a minion who's bluffing Slayer to inoculate Liana.
Genuinely didn't even know you could do that.
I don't know. This is truly out of nowhere, and allegedly the two there's been no
there's only
suspicion
6
down
people left, and assuming
trust
like 3 are
I
evil.
don't know. I nominate
Okay.
Liana. I think this could be a minion play. I think we should take this off the table.
I think the demon's on the block.
I'm the mayor.
So you think I'm double? I'm at
Mayor?
double psychology with?
No,
Liana.
it's not even like it's like it wouldn't be just whether or not it's a play by you. It is a play that people do to like claim Slayer. Then like Slayer shot their demon, and then like the Slayer couldn't be the demon. I thought like and just to like. I thought you're being like coming out of nowhere and being like, I am, there's so much heat on me, I'm going to die eventually. I might as well.
I didn't think there was that much heat on me. I was just thinking that if there's like 2 to 3 evil people left, there's a good chance I die before I can use the Slayer.
That's not crazy. That's not crazy. I just need to take it off the table for myself. I haven't spoken to it at all.
I agree with you. I think Liana may still be evil. So
Liana's defense. Liana's defense. Liana.
Oh, I'm the mayor.
Okay.
Wow. Been there.
Anything else before I run this vote?
I hold the mayoral
I just put the minion panic token on Fishback.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna run this vote. It takes 3 times.
I don't have that one, Taryn.
Oh, it's a great one. You can favorite ones.
Do you actually have that as a token that's favorited? That's so funny.
It's custom.
Not enough.
Okay, Pittsburgh is gonna tie that.
Well,
do they intend?
Puya is good. Hey,
I couldn't well, if it was so if Omer was the demon, presumably there would have been 3 votes on one of those other 2 choices, right?
One.
I would have, yeah.
With that,
that's actually fair.
Hasn't executed and
Gabe
does
might
die.
Gabe might have fucked up and not voted.
Good night.
Huh.
But that just implicates.
Scarlet Woman.
Yeah, maybe there's still maybe
4,
Gabe
5.
wasn't.
Wait, how many of us are left? 1, 2.
It was
3,
always
4, 5,
Omer,
5.
Scarlet Woman 2.
To Steven.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I don't know now. I'm a little
Probably
confused
most
now,
likely
actually.
Steven.
That doesn't make sense if Gabe was bad then.
If he was a minion?
Oh, I guess that's true.
Wait, who voted for Gabe? Did
You guys
Steven
are
vote
so
for Gabe?
obsessed with me being the bad one.
And they're right. You're the bad one because the game's over.
Oh my god! I was so. I was like, I'm genuinely confused now.
I love letting y'all spiral after the game's over. It's so fun for me.
Yeah, that was a zombie game.
All right. So as you can see, the good team has won. As there's like Quinn dancing, you can assume he's on the good team. Quinn is the Undertaker.
Really? I thought for sure he was drunk. Oh, okay. Well, we'll find out.
Sammy was actually.
Sammy was the actual drunk. Oh, wow.
So
that was just good luck.
Your bluff of virgin would have worked out, but you were the poisoner. Unfortunately, there. I was hoping that would set you up a bit after that happened. Kind of good for you. The starting demon was Gabe, who did get voted out, and then past Scarlet Woman and Omer, who got voted out right afterwards. Joe was Storyteller, who checked Owen and Omer night 1. Got a no, then checked Taryn, Sam got a no, and you just got no's, I think, all game. Owen was your empath who started the game and got a 1 and then died after Gabe died. Sam was your Raven Keeper, who never died. Puya, as you guys presumed, incorrectly, he was evil, actually.
Yeah.
Quinn,
vote with us, you monster.
Wheel of evil.
I was gonna ask. I get a vote, right? I put my hand up, but then it didn't give the vote through in this last vote at the very end.
Oh, that's odd.
I threw my hand up and it hit an X. It showed that it went up and then it gave me a purple X. I may have done it a little too late.
You might have been late.
Maybe a split second too late. Yeah. I was confused about that.
Liana was your mayor, Taryn was your chef, learned to 0, and Jack was your slayer.
That's the first time I've had accurate night 1 info.
I didn't know who the minions were. So when Taryn said Fishback is reading his minion, I was like, okay, so I'll have to vote with Fishback because Gabe never told me who the minions were.
I'm just communicating to each other. I almost poisoned you night 1, Owen, and it was like between you and Sam because I wanted to poison one of the demon's neighbors. And I chose the wrong one.
Yeah, I was saying, it was 50-50.
I got poisoned?
You were poisoned night 1 because poisoning a demon neighbor is a good call in case one's an empath. Which one was? Just happened to hit the wrong.
Got the wrong one.
Yeah.
The only reason I voted for Gabe was to win Sam's trust and be oppositional as the Scarlet Woman, but then they were so annoying when I nominated Liana.
Well, why did you try to lift it? That was crazy.
Because
like that's such not an Omer thing to do.
If he's asking for it, we should give her what she wants. This is feminism.
Omer was like so seriously like, well, but should we focus on if there's anyone else that should maybe die because they're like not opportune for the thing? And I was like, wait, who is this Omer?
I'm being told by chat that you've never lost on stream.
I'm undefeated right now.
He's the goat. He's just
4 for 4.
He's just the goat. I don't know what more
Put
to
me in
say.
the G League. Come on.
What G League? Nah, you're in the big leagues now. No more G League. You're out.
Come on, hey, I'm not looking for advice. I'm here to take over. Come on. Come on.
Oh,
Woo!
Jesus. Oh, Lord.
It's tough.
He'll never lose. He'll just never lose.
Come on, smoke with that Survivor pack. Big Brother undefeated. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, you're starting a war now. Oh, God, it's over. I mean, you and Claire just terrorizing our lobbies as Big Brother players. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of
For
y'all.
2 different reasons. Claire, technical skill. Quinn, personality higher. Come on, God.
Oh, God.
Her like her
She got
Poisoner
Mir
on
Taryn as
Karen and
spy.
Sam.
Oh,
Or spy on Karen and Sam.
That's
That
wild.
makes way more sense. That makes way more sense. Oh,
Shout out to my
you really
final
could've ran with the
2,
Butler
and shout out to chat for being honest about you being the mayor.
See, I got your back.
Oh man,
I had a psychic connection with chat in that moment. I was like, confirm, is she the mayor, yes or no? And I could feel them saying yes.
Right. I'm gonna head
Alright,
out.
thank you,
Thank you
Dwight.
guys for joining. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
Good games, y'all.
Yeah, hope
Game
y'all
guys.
enjoyed.
Let me jump in.
Yes, of course, dude. Anytime. Thank y'all.
See you guys.
Alrighty. I'm gonna have different scenes now because it's a new PC. All right, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it as always. I need to figure out my overlay situation. That's very fun and interesting and great. All right. TPI is doing their mega stream right now, so y'all are gonna go over there. They are running some script. I don't know what it is. I think it's about right. Thank you guys so much. TPI, they're doing they have their mega stream monthly, and this is their mega stream Saturday, so they're running it right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. So yeah, gonna be doing this weekly for a while, get some new folks in, hopefully get some new faces in the next couple weeks or 2 as well. I'm enjoying this a lot, having new people hop in. People are enjoying it. I hope Jack and Andy enjoyed. I'll text them later. And Gabe as well. This is Gabe's second session. And this is Gabe and Quinn's second session, Ace's second session. Ace has played a good bit off stream too. So like I said, trying to introduce a lot more people to the game. And also just in general, if y'all have like suggestions of people I should invite, you think I would actually enjoy this, not from like the it'd be cool to know like people who actually enjoy the game. Let me know in chat sometimes because I can reach because people I might not think of. Especially like from Big Brother because I don't really think about the Big Brother people too often, but I probably should try to get some more BB folks in because Quinn and Claire seem to enjoy it. But thank you guys a lot, appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow probably for Goose Goose Duck and then Monday for more Clocktower streams. Angelina, I would love to. The problem is there's a certain TV network who would not let me do that for another year probably. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow, very likely. Bye.